scenario that you've had to go through in being careful to make sure everybody's healthy for Friday night?
Well, I think that family and relationships are I think that's the core of any good football program, of course, along with talent. But, I tell the kids that it's Thanksgiving, you need to go spend it with your family. I don't care how much you eat. I don't care what, as long as you're spending time with your family, because most Thanksgivings are on Thursday, and the game will be rolled over on the Friday.
Right.
So, eat that turkey, let the turkey give you a nap, and then nap for as long as you need to and get rested up for that Friday. But I'm not a big stickler on stuff like that. I think that, kids need to be with their families. I think, eating with the family, whether it's yours or just eating with friends, I think that's really important in life. And so I don't think that's a big deal as far as what you eat on Thursday or, as opposed to what you may not eat or whatever if it wasn't Thanksgiving.
You've got South Pittsburgh coming up, of course, Friday, a 44-14 winner over Gordonsville. What do you know about this team?
South Pitt is really, really good, and that's an understatement. They're really lanky. It seems like they're just really tall. They're 6'1", it seems about like everywhere, all over the field. And then, of course, their speed. South Pitt's kind of always been known for being really, really fast, and that's not changed a bit. They are extremely fast. And, it's just a prestigious program. Whenever you get used to winning, it kind of just takes off from there. And their program is at that point right now. And, we're not scared of them, but we definitely understand all the accolades and all the accomplishments that they've had as well.
When you broke down the film, other than their speed, what are some of the other things that you guys will be watching for?
They like a lot of the quick passes. They like trying to get the ball out of the quarterback's hand quick and get it to the athletes in space. I'll be honest, I don't really think that they're going to kill teams throwing the ball over 30 yards on different routes. But what they do is they'll run a little bubble route or a little out route or a little swing route, and the kids that catch it, they'll take it 85 yards from there. So that's really important as far as having to keep an eye on that. But whenever you're playing at this time of year, teams are just so good at so many different things. That you just got to make sure that the technique that you're doing with yourselves is working, because everybody's so good at this point. And South Pitt obviously is a testament to that. They're really fast, really tall, and they're used to winning. And I think that'll help them. And it's something that's new to us too, Dave. We're not used to being in this position, and it's something the kids are going to have to to understand and to not let the lights be too bright whenever the game lights come on.
Are the kids still in the zone pretty much? I mean, we've been going 13 weeks now. You want to make sure they're in it. They're in it to win it. They've done very, very well up to this point. But after 13 weeks for anything, it just starts to ride a little bit on the mind.
Yeah. No, that's a really good question. I'm glad you asked that question, because one of the great special things about this team is the fact that how it seems like they're wanting to get better and wanting to go to practice and wanting to do those individual things that end up helping the team out. They're wanting to do it more now than ever before. And to me, that speaks volumes, because a lot of times, like you said, by the time November gets here, it's all basketball, and they're kind of wanting to do something a little bit less physical. But it seems like the longer this year has went on, the more bought in the kids are being. So that's a good thing too.
Boy, I'm telling you, it's a super thing at this juncture. How about health-wise? How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Starting quarterback towards ACL against Greenback in the first round. He's out for the season. Got a starting receiver, Podge, little sophomore. He hurt his ankle in the Oakdale game, and he's not back full force yet. But the majority of kids are, we're beaten bruised. We're about as healthy as a team can be, fourth round of the playoffs. But we don't have any big injuries besides Chase tearing his ACL. Besides that, we're pretty healthy.
It's hard at this point, I would think, for the kids they know they're in the semifinal game, thinking a game ahead. Your job as head coach and your assistants is that one game at a time, right?
No, yeah, you're exactly right. And South Pitt has our full attention, from the coaching staff all the way down to the players, even the support staff, people in the school. Everybody's completely 100% zoned into South Pitt. They're a really good team. They're used to being in Cookeville, or now I guess you'd say Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So yeah, we are completely bought in to the South Pitt thing, and that's kind of been a good thing though, because I've not had to, like you said, make sure that the team is paying attention to this game and not to a game ahead. And it's something that we've done a good job of doing, staying focused only on South Pitt.
Well, we hope the focus continues, the winning continues. One thing about it, it is a super Friday night for football in Carter County with Elizabeth and Hampton and Cloudland all in the semifinals, all playing at home. It's unprecedented. It's never happened before. And it's nice to be a part of history, right, Coach?
Yeah, that's pretty neat. And like I said, I think it's really cool for the entire county of Carter County. I think it speaks to the culture of football here, to the love of football in these little communities. And it's a really cool thing to see. It really is.
Coach, we wish you the very best of luck on Friday, and hope to be talking to you next week.
All righty. Sounds like a plan. Thank you much. Go Landers.
Our thanks once again to head coach Zach Benfield with the Cloudland Highlanders, and also to Coach Michael Lunsford of the Hampton Bulldogs. Well, the stage is set. The show's about to start. All games kick off at 7 p.m. this evening. It's Upperman at Elizabethton, Trousdale County at Hampton, and South Pittsburgh at Cloudland. WBEJ will stay with all the teams as far as they go as they head toward Chattanooga. And that's our Carter County High School preview here on Better Than Ever Country, WBEJ Radio Sports. You've been listening to the Carter County High School preview, brought to you by Hayward Tire Center, Big John's Closeouts, and Elizabethton Electric Department. The Sean Witten Show is next on WBEJ Radio Sports.
To ensure Elizabethton will keep growing and thriving through the years, it all begins with a good education. The Elizabethton City School System is always thinking of how to improve your child's future. When a good education can take you as far as you want to go, you need dedicated educators and administrators to encourage, enlighten, and challenge. Support local education. The rewards are endless. A reminder from the Elizabethton City School System.
When it comes time to replace your tires, check in with Birchfield Tire and Recapping, G Street, Elizabethton. Open regular hours for the best deal on all the name brand tires you trust. Yokohama, Michelin, Cooper, BF Goodrich. All tires at Birchfield Tire and Recapping are mounted and computer balanced. No cost to you. You'll receive a free rotation every 5,000 miles. Birchfield's Tire and Recapping, 1308 West G, Elizabethton. Open Saturdays 8 to 12:30, weekdays 8 to 5.
Stay tuned. The Sean Witten Show is coming up next here on FM 107.9, AM 1240, WBEJ, Elizabethton, Tennessee.
342-0174. That's the number for Air Right. Here to make all your heating and cooling problems right. Air Right provides great service at a fair price for all types of systems. Heat pumps, gas and oil furnaces, or geothermal. Just call 342-0174. You'll get honest service and be informed about repairs needed with free estimates. Find out more online at RITETN.com or call Air Right 24/7 at 342-0174.
Locally owned Meredith Valley Cabins and Farmhouse provide a comfortable and cozy getaway without leaving town. For a great vacation or just a weekend getaway, Meredith Valley Cabins and Farmhouse is the peaceful place to stay on the beautiful Watauga River on Sycamore Shoals Drive off the Watauga Road. For fishing, canoeing, and kayaking, gatherings for family or friends, and always lasting memories. Meredith Valley Cabins, where memories are made by the water's edge. View Meredith Valley Farm on Facebook for more information. Simply Elegant Catering and Bakery, 528 Elk Avenue, downtown Elizabethton, is currently accommodating all your catering needs, including baked items by...
The Sean Witten Show is up next on WBEJ Radio Sports.
Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. With the pandemic continuing in place, don't panic. See Tom and Jerry at Clayton Homes of Elizabethton for all your home needs, where you always get 100% satisfaction for both product and service. Clayton Homes of Elizabethton is your low price leader for manufactured homes. You'll get the lowest home prices always at Clayton Homes of Elizabethton. So shop us first or shop us last for the guaranteed lowest home prices in the area. From Tom and Jerry at Clayton Homes of Elizabethton, 9TD Bypass, open Monday through Saturday.
Winter is bad enough without a cold house to come home to. You know, there's no need to suffer through drafts, cold spots, or rooms that won't get comfortable. Call Advanced Heat Pump Systems and let one of their qualified technicians bring your home's heating system back to life. Call Advanced Heat Pump Systems at 926-2665. Don't suffer through another cold winter. Call Advanced today.
Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding area for around 40 years, offering physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. The facility is clean, faces are friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter their doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game. People you know, caring for people you love. And go Cyclones! The drive-through window is open for your convenience at Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school, with quality prescriptions for people and pets.
Better than ever, WBEJ.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to one of the best times of the year. It's Thanksgiving edition of the Coach Sean Witten Show. Tonight we're going to talk to Coach Witten about the big victory last week in the quarterfinal game in Greenville against the Green Devils, the number one team in the state at the time. And we're going to talk a little bit tonight about this big semifinal game against Upperman down around Cookville Way. Is that correct? Yeah, down around Cookville Way. So, Coach Witten, strange question to ask a man who has won the last two state championship games, but has there ever been a better game than the victory the Cyclones had last week at Greenville?
It's super exciting, Stacy. You know, a lot of times you just don't get a second chance. And, you know, to learn from your mistakes, to see how much we've grown, to see how far we've come as a team and in certain positions, for us to go out and play that way, it was fantastic. Just, you know, you visualize it, you prepare for it, you practice it. It takes a lot of time and a lot of weeks to get to that performance. And a lot of the way that we started the season against Science Hill was the way we performed last Friday night. It was superb as far as the effort, the energy. You know, we had a lot of unsung heroes, and just we had a lot of willpower. You know, the things that we preach in the summer, the things we preach in the off season, really came to play last Friday night.
Let me ask you, I like these program questions, so I want to ask you these program questions. We talked about it when we went down to Anderson County. 3 years ago, after that Anderson County game, you vowed to change the culture of this program, and you did. And the 19 team and the 20 team, they bought into it. We saw hints of it at Science Hill when we played them at the beginning of this year, but it's taken a little longer for this group to buy in. How satisfying is it for you to see the last 2 weeks at Anderson County again, and then to go down there and just other than people in this building, nobody gave you a chance last Friday night. So how satisfying is it to see them buy into everything you've preached for the last 3 years?
Well, I think it's a credit to our guys, especially when you got some guys that return that understand what it takes, and then you got some guys that lack experience and maturity, and you just keep pressing, you keep developing, you keep working them. You just keep pushing those hard messages. A little bit of zero tolerance, hold them to a high discipline, accountability is at a premium, and you just keep delivering those messages 1 week after another week. And I think we've just done a great job of the last 3 years of just sticking to who we are. Mm-hmm. A lot of that is the personnel of our team and the guys we've come back. We just try to keep things in perspective. We try to do a great job in practicing the guys hard. We do a great job through the course of the week of not letting up and then keeping our foot on the gas, and just a zero tolerance approach of just the way we go about practice, the way we go about our workout, the way that we just do anything. It's just really great to see. I mean, we've been, for instance, a group, like our skill group, just trying to get other receivers to step up, or maybe our defensive backs to kind of come play. We challenged them the last couple of weeks just not to get bullied in those situations where we've been bullied in the past, and they've really come to play. And it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of work, and so, but moments like last Friday night are very rewarding.
Last Friday night, Tony and I caught grief all week because screaming and excited, and Homer's on the radio, and we won't apologize for that. Yeah. I don't know of a more intense game that I've ever witnessed, every single play. And as intense and exciting as that was, when you step back and look at the approach, the game itself, although everybody had to perform, was simple, that you put in place, and they executed it perfectly, didn't they?
Well, a lot of times when you put in a game plan, especially offensively, it's about plays, it's about repetition. We've tried to do a great job over the last several weeks of giving an identity of how we're going to attack it. But, Friday was a true, the way it played out is we started it on Monday, the way we attacked. Coach Pierce mentioned it at the end of the game. It wasn't about 10 yards. It wasn't about 20 yards. It was about fighting for 5 yards every time we touched the ball. I've never seen our offensive line grab Kay, grab Bryson, and push them forward. A lot of times you just don't teach stuff like that. It's just a reaction that you got to play with. But I think, just from the receivers catching the ball and getting upfield, we just executed, 100 degrees different than the first time we played them. I mean, the game plan wasn't any different. It was just all about the way we went and executed it. But, we worked PBU drills for the defensive backs. Nate had 3. All the things you work the course of the season, you sometimes think that, that you don't see them out there on Friday night. All that stuff came to play. So I'm proud of a lot of people, on our team, but it's very rewarding that the guys that were out there the first time that didn't play really well, they got a second chance. Mason Ball, maybe some Nate Stevens, maybe some Dalton Mitchells, maybe our defensive line just tried to do too much the first game. Our offensive line was just a little bit hesitant. They showed a lot of grit, a lot of toughness. Jacob Whitaker, a week ago didn't even get a lot of snaps against Anderson County. Man, he played lights out and did a great job. So, just credit our guys just to, believing in us, believing in the message. But, we really laid out the plan to these guys early. We knew it had to be a low-scoring game. We had to, keep gudging those guys off the field, and you just never would imagine it worked out the way it did.
Here we are at our third Thanksgiving Day practice. Sort of getting kind of used to this. It feels kind of nice. Go back to, there's 3 plays that stood out in my mind. The first play was Dalton Mitchell made that huge third down conversion. where Bryson kept the ball away, kept the play alive, and threw it right over his shoulder. Dalton grabbed it, drug his feet, and got it in. That kept a drive going, because if not, we would have flipped it over, and I think it come right after the Greenville score. Speak a little bit about the confidence that Bryson is showing in somebody other than Jake. He's getting a little bit more confident, it seems like.
Well, we put in a package for Bryson in Greenville. We went through a lot of different films that we played him over 6 times in 3 years of just things that stood out to us that was able to give us a great advantage of moving the ball. And so we wanted to get Bryson on some play action sprint outs, some plays that looked like run, and then able to work him out of the pocket. So we had 3 plays. It was the same play, different personnel, different ways to look at it. One, we had the backside slot receiver dragging across the field on a play action sprint out. One was we faked a play to Cade, and he went on out to the flats. And so that was just a big play that we worked. Whenever you play Greenville, they're tough to throw it, they're tough to run against. But when you pull your linemen, it really simulates the run. And so when they think that we're pulling, they think run, and then it enables Bryson to get on the move. So that was a big play for us, but Dalton come up with a big catch. That was a big-time throw, big-time catch. It was great. It was very rewarding to see those guys. Dalton's been a big-time blocker for us in our scheme as a slot receiver, and it was great to see him come up with a big catch.
And the other one I was going to talk to you about, talk to our viewers, was it was 4th down and 3 on about our 35, 40-yard line, 36-yard line. You go empty. You throw a quick screen out to Jake. People will ask me all week long, I can't believe you went for it. I can't believe. Well, my motto was, that showed you how much this game meant to it.
Well, third quarter, we actually used a timeout right there. You don't like to use timeouts in the third quarter because you definitely in a game like that, you want to save them. But we felt like, we've had an empty package all year. We've not used it. We felt like with a running quarterback, the thing with Bryson, we've always had an empty package. We went to it Friday night several times. We got the matchup we liked on the boundary, but we went empty, and we had Cade and Jake into the boundary. And then obviously, we all know what kind of player Cade is to make the block, and then it's good to see us, get that first down. And it's, just especially on our end of the field. But it's just critical for us to keep the ball, to run some more time off the clock. And that was just, when you got the game 7-7, coming out of halftime, we just got to make sure we do a great job of not letting them get the ball back early.
It seemed like to me and Stacy, we talked about it, when you went empty, Greenville looked confused. They looked like they didn't know how to line up. They was trying to flip the 2 linebackers over and back and forth. Is that something that maybe Ryan hollered for you downstairs, say, hey, we need to stay in empty, or is that a gut feeling that you went?
Well, we like I said, we had some empty package. Jake actually caught a 3rd down across the middle on empty. We felt like the empty and getting Bryson on a perimeter would help us be able to run in. My granddad used to call it pass or keep. You could run it or throw it. And but Jake caught a big 3rd down on the empty, so we stayed in it on the very next play, and we really ran some crossing routes in the empty, and I think that really confused them. On the first time we went empty, they went to a 3-man front. The second time we went empty, they stayed in the 4-man front because I think they were worried about Bryson on a quarterback draw. But we had Jake in the boundary, running a crossing route across the field, but just phenomenal play. It was great pass protection by our offensive line, and Bryson did his thing where he extends the play, finds those guys like he always does.
And final question on the first segment. How huge was that crowd over there Friday night?
Well, I mean, it's just, it's going to be a packed house, great environment. Burley Stadium's a lot like our stadium. I mean, you're really close to the action. The thing I'm really pleased to see with our fans is when you're that close, you can actually witness the contact, the physicality. You're on the edge of your seat, just really witnessing how tough it was for us to win, how tough it was for us to just gain yards. When you're close to the action like that, it just puts it in perspective what it takes to kind of win a football game like that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do us for last week's thrilling recap over the win over Greenville. We'll come back after these messages, and we'll preview tonight's opponent for the right to go to Chattanooga for the 4A state championship. We'll be back after these words.
We all love Carter County for many reasons. It's the breathtaking views from Roan Mountain, the historical spirit of downtown Elizabethton, the summer playground of Watauga Lake, and everything in between. Carter County Bank is proud to call this our home. It's our pride and joy, and we know it's yours too. We would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for your business and support. Since 1939, it's been our mission to put customers first and offer services that help make your life easier. We are Carter County's bank, and this is home. Carter County Bank, a division of Bank of Tennessee, member FDIC.
Do more of what you love. Expect more from your education. Achieve more of your goals. At Northeast State, we offer more than 135 programs of study, small class sizes, and we have a 90% job placement rate. Now is the time to do more. We are dedicated to guiding you through every step, from admissions to enrolling in classes to graduation. Visit northeaststate.edu and apply today.
Eat at one of the most popular places in Elizabethton, Jay's Corner at the corner of Lynn Avenue and F Street downtown. Jay's Corner was voted Reader's Choice for the best burger in town, and you'll also love Jay's Barbecue, smoked wings, hot dogs, subs, salads, and a very wide selection of sandwiches. Jay's Corner is open daily except Sunday to eat in or carry out. You can also call ahead at 547-3300 to have your order ready for pickup. Jay's Corner, Lynn at F Street, Elizabethton, also featuring daily specials, ice cream, and shakes. See the full menu on Facebook. Watson's Marine off Highway 11E, Bluff City, is where you'll find one of the area's best selections of fishing tackle and marine accessories, plus the latest Camas, Phoenix, and Vexus boat selections. Watson's Marine also has Mercury and Yamaha outboard engines. Owner Aaron Green and sales and tackle shop manager Rex Pendergrass invite you to stop in soon and look at all the latest models and merchandise. Watson's Marine, Highway 11E, 2 miles from Bristol Motor Speedway towards Johnson City. Larry and Reba Winchester at Winchester Quality Flooring, 110 West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, wishes best of luck to the 2021 Elizabethton Cyclones.
Better than ever, WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Coach Sean Witten Show. Coach, got a very unfamiliar opponent, Upperman, who's been 3A for years and years and years. They moved up to 4A because of the enrollment. In a nutshell, tell us what these fans will be expected to see from this Upperman, especially on the offensive side.
Well, I think there's a lot of similarities in both schools. Both communities are small town, blue collar, scrappy football teams. They got tremendous athleticism. They're long. They got a lot of tall, long, lengthy players. They got a quarterback that's a dual threat, a lot like Bryson. And they got 2 running backs that have almost gained 900 yards apiece. But, they're probably 80-20 run to throw. They've played in a lot of good games. They're having a great year. And, they're a good football team. They're well coached. They're structured well. They run great schemes, as you can tell. It's a really football team that's a lot of juniors and seniors on the team. They play a lot of guys in both ways in certain spots. I wouldn't say that their offensive line is very, big. I would say they got a lot of length. They got one guy in particular, 6'6", 265. They got another lineman, 6'3", 270. Got tight end H-backs. They're 6'3", 6'4", 240, 245. So they got some length. They definitely can cause some problems. And they've done a great job of pretty much dominating their schedule.
Would it be safe in comparing this team with the Anderson County after Martinez went out, where they went more of the double H-back, pulling the H-backs, pulling the guards, replacing with the H-back style of offense?
Well, it's a lot like a wing T football team, especially in the shotgun. A lot of the pass game is somewhat elementary, sprint out passes, quick game passes, high percentage throws. They don't really put the quarterback in a situation where he's got to make a critical third down throw. But they do a really good job of just executing their scheme. They're hard-nosed, they're tough, they're resilient. They play a physical style football. In a lot of ways, it's a lot like playing like Anderson County with Wildcat, maybe a Ray County where you see a lot of the power football type plays. So it's just anytime you get to this point, teams are going to do what they do. They do it really well. They were unstoppable last week against Red Bank, pretty much scored on every possession. So it's going to be another tough physical game, and our guys are going to have to definitely get themselves ready to go.
You know, when you talked about that, as you were talking and watching the film on them, they remind me a lot of like a Daniel Boone sometimes. It's just we're going to line up and try to do what we do. The scheme doesn't look like Boone, but the mentality is the same. We want to control the line of scrimmage and keep a low-scoring game, much like you did last week. What do you have to do to prevent that?
Well, I think a lot of what they do hopefully plays in our hands. The style of football teams that we play, you know, we face a lot of teams that really run the football, you know, no greater than obviously Gudger, but they're spreading the more spread. Anderson County more tight in there. But we faced some really good teams that run the ball, and the strength of our football team from day one has been our defensive line. But the consistency with our linebacker play, you know, has really emerged. You know, of just Eli Williams, Blake, and Mason Ball have done a fantastic job. And I believe, I think the matchup plays in our hands, Stacy. I think the problem becomes, you know, you worry a lot with the ball bouncing and getting to the edge. You know, it's just, you know, getting everybody in the box and then the ball bouncing and it become a foot race to the corner. So tonight, I believe our secondary really comes into play. Guys like Cade, Dalton, Jake, Nate have got to do a great job of tackling on the back end. You know, and you know, so I feel confident in our ability to stop and make the plays. You know, a little bit of quarterback runs can keep you off balance at times, but they are good at what they do. They do it really efficient and really well. And you got to believe that one of their main purposes, one of their main goals is to keep number 10 off the field. So they're going to do a great job of trying to get first downs, sustain first downs, keep it a low-scoring game, and minimize our possessions, especially in the first half.
You know, we talked last week about the difference between the first Greenville game and last week was 3 completely new linebackers in there last week. And we sit up there and watch Mason Ball try to learn how to play middle linebacker in the second game of the season against that Greenville offense. We saw him in a more natural position for him, and he played lights out Friday night. That's an edge stopper. Blake, we know what Blake can do. We know what Eli Williams can do, but these last 2 games, Mason Ball's really come into his own. Do you think that'll play in tonight?
I do. You know, we've done a great job with him of being an outside backer. At times he goes with Coach Harrison and works framing the tight ends and H-backs and gets on the line of scrimmage play. Just his size alone and his strength, you just can't knock people off the ball like that. But it allows us to be versatile because we can play some 4-man fronts. We slide him up. It looks a little bit more like a 50 front. Then we can move K down as a rock down safety, so now it looks like a 53 front. So we just got the ability to do a great job. One of the guys too on top of that's Grayson Hatfield played an unbelievable game Friday. He made a lot of plays. Grayson's been injury after injury, but it's very rewarding to see him also. But we know about Trenton, we know about Brad, we know about Caleb Johnson. You know, we know about Blake. We've seen what Eli's been able to do, but 2 guys especially right there just want to brag on is Mason Ball and Grayson Hatfield. But Mason Ball especially, you know, the struggles he had early on to come back and get in that to a chance to redeem himself, that was pretty tough. But, you know, when you got to stop Gudger and you're halfway in between him stopping Gillespie, I mean, you're kind of in a no man's place. Right. If you take 2 steps towards Gudger, they're going to beat you outside. You take 2 steps towards Gillespie, Gudger's going to beat you. So that's about as tough as position. With even my brother Jason realized that 82, the first thing you point out is that's a tough spot to be in a game like that.
So he might have placed one time the whole ball game.
Right.
One time the whole ball game. Let's flip it to the other side real quick. See a lot of 3-man fronts from this Upperman team. What do you do to counter that when you're light on the front, heavy in the back? Well,
I think we got to do a great job of using our tight ends and H-backs this week. We really struggled in a game like last week to get Mason, Brad, Trenton, some guys over there. It just becomes really tough. How much can you pull them away from the D because we got to get the stops? I really thought our offensive line did a great job. There was times we got Trenton in there to really keep us an extra offensive lineman. But I really think you're going to see us have to use our tight ends and H-backs today, just because, you know, they're very good at the defensive ends positions. They're really good at the Mike linebacker position. We've got to do a great job of just, you know, getting off to a great start, running the football, easy throws, high percentages throws, and getting into the game with what we do really good. Over the years, we've been really good at throwing a lot of wide receiver quick screens. We've been good at loading people up. So you're going to see tonight from us is, one, we got to do a great job of utilizing all of our people. Two, we got to mix up and switch the formations so that three-man front can't shift and slide and angle towards one place. So running the ball to the strength, running the ball to the weak side of the field, even running the ball into the short side of the field at times to keep them honest so they don't get we're running to the tight end all the time. We're running to the H-backs all the time. So tonight you're going to see us probably play our best chess match game of using our personnel, running a lot of the same plays, just trying to get to it a different way.
All right, last question. Everybody said last week was the state championship game. If it was, we would be at a parade right now. It's not. How do you get this team? And I'm telling you, I've been around this program a long time. I don't know of a bigger victory, including the state championships than last week. How do you come back then 7 short days later to say, look, we've got one more to do to punch the ticket to go to the big dance? How have you approached that this week?
Well, a lot of people have even patted ourselves on the back or coaching staff on the back because we did a great job last week, but the work that we've got to do this week is even more valuable. And it really started from the first time we saw them on Monday. It's just preaching the message of the situation's flipped. And you get to this point, they're going to play. We drove halfway across the state last year. And I drive to Memphis tonight to play in the semifinal game. And so we've just spent a lot of time. That's been the message. That's been a lot of the talk of just getting them to understand that, we're going to get a lot of pats on the back, but we've got to perform. We have to have the same performance the next 2 weeks in order to walk away with the gold ball. So it's extremely tough. We realize too that the big wins we've had in the regular season against Greenville, we've come up short against Sullivan South the last 2 years. It was just allowing those teams to hang around. Came very close to getting beat in both of those games. So I think that, and then also I think we've got to do a great job offensively, defensively within our schemes to limit them from even sustaining any type of momentum. I think momentum is a big word for this football game tonight. We can't allow that to shift in any way. We've got to take control of the momentum right from the opening kickoff. So it's been a lot of trying to get our leaders to also give some messages. It's also been important for like TJ and our captains and Trenton to get in front of the team and address the team this week of just being focused and making sure we prepare the same way. And even assistant coaches of, addressing different groups that we need everybody to make sure that we got an intense preparation. One of the great things about this week also is being out of school on Wednesday and Thursday. It's probably helped a lot of that. Just by being out of school, not being around our classmates, not being around teachers telling us, a little bit of closed practices, closed by ourselves has really helped us this week.
Coach, we pat the players on the back, but Tony and I would say that was probably you and the assistant coaches. That's the finest coaching job we've seen in a long time at this school. And there's not a person in this building believes you didn't see Upperman until Monday. I'd say you saw him Friday on the drive back. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the special edition, the Thanksgiving edition of the Coach Sean Witten Show. What that means is that we're in another semifinal game. Cyclones face Upperman tonight. All important here at Elizabethton High School at Citizens Bank Stadium for the chance to play again for the TSSAA Class 4A state championship game. Join us after these words from our sponsors as Tony and I will preview tonight's game, and at 7 o'clock sharp we kick off as the Cyclones continue their journey back to Chattanooga and the championship. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
Home loans, construction, auto, and personal loans, all available now at Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank in Elizabethton, Johnson City, and in Mountain City. Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank is your hometown independent community bank since 1937, also offering business checking, certificates, IRAs, and both mobile and online banking. Stop by the Elizabethton Federal office nearest you for more information. Apply for a mortgage online at elizfed.com. Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank, equal housing lender and member FDIC. Now, there's so much more than just shipping at the UPS Store, 106 Broad Street, Elizabethton. No matter what your printing need might be, the UPS Store provides printing for everything, including business cards, yard signs, decals, invitations, envelopes, promotional items, banners, and any other outdoor signage. For any printing need you have, and holiday shipping needs too, see the UPS Store, 106 Broad Street, Elizabethton, locally owned and ready to serve you 7 days a week. The UPS Store also provides notary service. Cold nights are back, making the hot lasagna, spaghetti, ravioli, and other hot Italian foods at Dino's taste even better. From the American menu, try Dino's hot hamburger steak with mashed potatoes and gravy. And a new item to warm you up this time of year in more ways than one is Johnny Red's Hot Chicken. Ask about Johnny Red's Hot Chicken next time you eat at Dino's, where you can also enjoy a ribeye steak at lunchtime. And on Fridays and Saturdays, Dino's offers a 10-ounce prime rib dinner with salad inside. Dino's, downtown Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, open from 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Russ Swaney Real Estate is Elizabethton's oldest, most experienced real estate firm. Russ Swaney, David Collins, Deborah Sutherland, and Julia Adams combine their efforts to give their clients the utmost in experienced real estate service with a proven record of success. Whether listing your property to sell, searching for a new home, or needing the services of a professional auctioneer, Russ Swaney Real Estate offers their clients the utmost in service. If it's real estate, it's time to call Russ and his team. They get the job done.
Celebrate the holidays in magical downtown with shopping, dining, and more. Merry Christmas and happy holidays from Main Street, Elizabethton. Go Cyclones!
WBEJ.
It's game time with Stacy Street and play-by-play from Tony Briggs.
Welcome here to Cyclone Black Friday, as it's the state semifinals for your Elizabethton Cyclones as they're playing host to the Upper Bees. I'm Tony Briggs, joined by my tag team partner, Stacy. Feels nice to be back here on Black Friday again in this stadium.
Maybe had a little hinge of doubt if we would be back here. That was completely erased last week with just that amazing game down in Greenville. We'll talk about that a little bit in a minute, but there's nothing like eating Thanksgiving dinner knowing that the next day you get to go to the semifinal game to try to go to the state championship.
Yeah, it was a tremendous game last week, as you said it. But listening to the Coach Sean Witten's show, which we urge you to listen to, if you don't take care of business, that means nothing.
Yep. As good as that was, you won that game to play this one.
Yeah.
And you gotta get by this one. And we were guilty of it too. That hey, that's the state championship game last week. As soon as you're driving back to Elizabeth and it hits you. No, it's not.
Yeah.
There's two more to go, and you got to take care of business. And not only have we talked about that, not only did Coach Witten talk about that during the Coach Sean Witten show right before we came on, but I guarantee you he's talked about these kids this week.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Oh yeah. That was one of his pregame speeches was talking about finishing and being a team. Do what you do, be who you are. Don't try to do what you're not.
Absolutely.
And he drove that home, so that was good. Upperman's coming in at 12-1. Their lone defeat was in week 4 to 1A Powerhouse Fayetteville. Coming in, they scored 396 points and they've given up 146. They're averaging 30 and giving up 11 on the year.
They're a run team. They pass just to give you a different look every now and then, and they're a confident bunch. We've gotten some a little buzz about the coaches show down there last night, and some predictions from Cumberland Gap area down there. They're sports writers, and they think that they've got one of the most powerful running games in the state, and they don't think that the Cyclones can stop them.
No.
So, they come in here. They don't lack for confidence. They don't lack for size. We've been commenting while we've been waiting to come on the air. Big bunch. They're not a lot of girth, as Coach Witten likes to say, but they're a tall bunch, and they're all about the same size. We noted that too. They're one of those teams that are long and lean, and a couple of big backs there you got to look out for. Seen a couple of people hobble. Got a quarterback that's coming off a concussion type injury last week, so he warmed up. We'll see how much he plays. So it makes a real interesting matchup here for the Cyclones.
It does. You know, Upperman, looking back at their playoff run in round one, they played Saudi Days and they won 46-7. Then they went to DeKalb County and won 40-14. And then they went to Red Bank last week and come out ahead 42-28.
Yeah. And you know, it's we've talked about it all year about how the different setup would be, and we've seen that. You know, we know Greenville's going to be there. We knew Anderson County, but you know, those Knoxville teams are a little different now. And this is one of those situations where you're going to see a different team because Upperman was 3A last year. They're moved up to 4A now because of their enrollment. So, good thing about the last 2 years, the Cyclones have been here. We've done this. They haven't done that at this level, and playing here at Citizens Bank Stadium, such an advantage for the Cyclones ever since they opened the doors on this place. And you know, it's just really, really nice not to drive like last year all the way to Nolensville and back. So just an exciting time to be here.
Yeah, and picking up on that where you was talking about the since Citizens Bank Stadium's open, we're 44-4 here at the bank, and we've got 2 losses to Greenville, 1 to CAK and 1 to Science Hill.
Yep.
So that's not too shabby. And Sean's coming in his 15th year with 147 wins and 42 losses. And overall, the Cyclones are 630 with 347 losses and 26 ties.
Make it 6:31 tonight.
That's right. So we got about 23 minutes. Let's go ahead and go back to the station for this 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll continue previewing tonight's game. We'll also have our picks, and we'll have Stacy's keys to the game. So we're back after this 2-minute timeout.
Finance your next automobile with a loan rate as low as 1.79% APR at Happy Valley Credit Union, Elizabethton, where this offer is extended into November. Come in and ask a Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer for full details, as loan restrictions do apply. You could be driving a new or used car with a low payment based on a very low 1.79% APR. This loan offer has been extended for a limited time at Happy Valley Credit Union, corner of Lynn Avenue and C Street, Elizabethton. What began as a vision for a young nurse is now a heritage for over 4 generations at Ivy Hall. With a 5-star rating by Medicaid Medicare, residents at Ivy Hall receive the best physical, speech, and occupational therapy in the area. And now respiratory therapy services are offered on staff too, all in a new state-of-the-art facility. Physician and nursing services to aid the healing process are also provided. All insurance is accepted at Ivy Hall, 301 South Watauga Avenue, Elizabethton, and online at ivyhallnursinghome.com. Come see the all-new 401 Hatcher Lane showroom location of your AMAR automatic garage door opening system dealer in Elizabethton, Rocky Top Garage Doors. Mitch Parlier, owner of Rocky Top Garage Door Service, has provided sales, service, and installation of garage doors for over 30 years and is Elizabethton's AMAR door and linear and liftmaster door opener dealer. Tell them what to do with their garage door breaks, Lexi.
Call my papa at Rocky Top Garage Door, 518-1516.
Learn more about Rocky Top Garage Doors online at rockytopgaragedoor.com. Ridgewood Barbecue is taking special orders for the holidays. Holiday gatherings are always best when the original Ridgewood Barbecue is part of the meal or party table. To order Ridgewood Barbecue by the pound now through New Year's Eve, call 538-7543 and call anytime for your carryout orders. There's something on the menu for everyone at the original Ridgewood Barbecue, 6 miles north of Elizabethton on Old Highway 19E at Bluff City. Still worth bypassing all the others for. Carter Finance proudly supports the Elizabethton Cyclones. It can help get your finances organized for the holiday shopping season. Carter Finance can provide you with a holiday loan as small as $100. And, of course, if your Christmas budget requires more, see the folks at Carter Finance for a loan that fits your needs. Carter Finance also offers loans to pay off title and flex loans, home and land loans, and bill consolidation. Carter Finance, 412 Railroad Street, Elizabethton. Call 542-2177 for more information. Depend on Valley Forge Wholesale Cherokee Drive behind Tractor Supply to be fully stocked with all the essential items, toys, and gifts you'll want this upcoming holiday season.
WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to beautiful Citizens Bank Stadium, where we got about 20 minutes till we tee it up and kick it off of the state semifinals here, where your Cyclones are playing host to the Upperman Bees. And Stacy, we was alluding to Upperman's record before we went on the break, so let's go ahead and hit Elizabethton's record and points. Right now we're 11-1. We have scored 449 points. We've given up 146, so we're averaging 37 and giving up 12. Round 1 at home, we beat Carter by a score of 47-14. Then round 2 went on the road to Anderson County, won 45-7. And then last week, the grudge match, the war, the fight, the battle, however you want to, we beat Greenville by a score of 13-7. And on a side note, Bryson last week tied for number 2 overall in the history of the state of Tennessee with for number 2 with overall TDs with 146.
Yeah, just an amazing job by Bryson last week. He really put this team on his shoulders last week and took over that ball game. He was took a team effort. Everybody did that, but Bryson's play last week was a key. You know, we talked to Coach Whitten about it. We talked it's kind of strange for a program that's won the last 2 state championships to say that may be the best victory and one of the best in the history of this program, but it was. It was given that set of circumstances.
It was. And, you know, this senior class, you know, hats off to them. First and foremost, the senior class is 51-3 coming in tonight.
Wow.
2 more victories, they become the all-time winningest for single class in Northeast Tennessee, surpassing the 2018 Greenville Green Devils with Ballard and Hyatt and all them.
As our buddy Jerry Jenkins says, that's another box to check.
That's right. That's another check box. And Connor Johnson is starting number 54 consecutive games tonight.
We talked about that. That's a record by far for the Cyclones.
It is.
It always is. Just he's as steady. He's as steady as an oak, and that's just a big key to this. Big key to this Cyclone team is that right side.
It is.
You know, in Slagle there, it's just and it showed last week. And you know, Coach Whitten talked about it a little bit during the show, and while we were talking to him about that, you don't teach your linemen to grab your backs and pull them into the end zone or push them into the end zone. That's what they were doing last week, and that's just good football instinct, good football knowledge.
Yeah, you know, that's something you see on Saturday.
Yep.
Or
it's legal now. You used to you couldn't do that, but now you can. So they know that.
Yeah, as we're getting about 17 minutes, let's go ahead and let's hit tonight's starting lineups before we go into our weekly picks and go in depth with the picks for tonight. So we'll go ahead, since we're at home. Stacey, as always, we'll start on the offensive side, and I'll go ahead and run over the starting line for Upperman. Starting at tackle, you got number 68, senior Will Penland, who's 6'6", 265. Starting at the other tackle, you have number 62, Evan Briggs, sophomore, 6'2", 260.
Cyclones counter the tackle, left tackle, Dylan McDuffie, done a good job for the Cyclones, 6'2", 237. Right tackle, 66, senior Connor Johnson, 6'3". His mother made sure she told me Sunday at church, I've been saying he's 248.
Yep.
Said he hadn't weighed 248 since he was in the 6th grade. He's 284.
Yeah, a little version there.
284.
And starting at your 2 guards, you got number 79, Bo Harrell, junior, 6'3", 305. And then you've got senior number 51, Wes Bowles, who is 6'4", 265. And then center is number 66, Luke Butler. He's a junior, 6'3", 270.
Cyclones counter number 79, Josh Hayes, sophomore, left guard for the Cyclones, 5'10", 275. Right guard's the senior, number 60, Owen Slagle, 6'3", 270. And at center, big Sam Bauer, 6'4", 290, number 78. He's a junior.
And then we'll go ahead and I'll do all of the skill and specialty guys for Upperman. Starting at number 8, we think is going to be the starting quarterback, Ty Duchess. He is 6'1", 190. And then they run three wide receivers. You'll have number 4, Daniel Metzger. He is 5'11", 175. Then you also have number 12, Brady Smith, 6 foot, 130. And then your 2 tailbacks and a fullback will be junior number 2, Terrence Deadman. And then you also see number 27, Jackson Rollins, who's a sophomore. And at fullback and tight end, you'll have number 34 is Jaron McClellan, who's 6'4", 240. And then number 36, Elijah Burgess, who is 6'4", 200.
Cyclones counter with the tight end, number 39, Jacob Whittaker, 6 foot, 192. He is a junior. The wide receivers are number 18, junior Dalton Mitchell, 6 foot 175 pounds. Number 21, junior Nate Stevens, 5'9", 160. And the senior, number 17, Jake Roberts, 6 foot 175. Running back, Mr. Do-It-All for the Cyclones, number 5, Cade Russell, 5'10", 180-pound junior. And the quarterback, number 10, Bryson Rollins, 6'2", 195, tied for second all-time in the state of Tennessee for touchdowns, combined rushing and passing.
Yeah, the Betsy Band is making their way on the field. And I'll tell you, Zay, so let's go ahead and take a 2-minute break because we got about 14 minutes. When we come back, we'll do tonight's pick'ems, and then we'll have Stacy's keys to the game. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Stop in and shop the very wide variety of jewelry gifts this Christmas season at Jewelers Bench, Broad Street, Elizabethton, before you buy anywhere else. Shop Jewelers Bench for diamond studs, diamond tennis bracelets, rubies, sapphires, and emerald jewelry, and most any impressive gift you can think of. Jewelers Bench is open 9:30 to 6 weekdays and on Saturdays till 4 for your Christmas shopping convenience. Merry Christmas from John and Sherry and all the staff at Jewelers Bench across from Hardee's on Broad Street, Elizabethton. Serving Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia since 1984, McLean's Pest Control has the solution to your residential or commercial pest control issues. Ready to buy or build your forever home? McLean's provides wood-destroying insect prevention services as well as conducts inspections for the sale or purchase of homes. McLean's has been blessed to be voted Best Pest Control in Elizabethton. When nuisance pests invade your nest, give McLean's a call at 543-7088. 543-7088. The season has returned to enjoy Nachos Navidad at Taco John's Elizabethton.
Feliz Navidad. Taco John's wants you to have a happy holiday the Mexican way with Nachos Navidad. Lots of fresh-made corn tortilla chips piled high and topped with all kinds of delicious things. Nachos Navidad from Taco John's. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart and from Taco John's.
Broad at Sycamore Streets, Elizabethton. With the pandemic continuing in place, don't panic. See Tom and Jerry at Clayton Homes of Elizabethton for all your home needs where you always get 100% satisfaction for both product and service. Clayton Homes of Elizabethton is your low price leader for manufactured homes. You'll get the lowest home prices always at Clayton Homes of Elizabethton. So shop us first or shop us last for the guaranteed lowest home prices in the area. From Tom and Jerry at Clayton Homes of Elizabethton, 9TD Bypass, open Monday through Saturday. Northeast Community Credit Union is the place for loans. Northeast Community Credit Union, proud Cyclones supporter for nearly 70 years.
Better than ever country. WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to beautiful Citizens Bank Stadium where we got about 11:45 till we tee it up and kick it off. We'll go ahead and do the pick 'em. And as I was telling Stacey off, we're dead even at 105 and 31 each.
I told Tony I'm like the Cyclones. I do my best at the playoffs. So
yes,
let's see what we got this week.
We'll go ahead and we'll start in 6A, where you got some is labeling as the state championship, as Oakland is traveling down the road to Maryville.
Wow, that's Oakland's been trying to take over that place from Maryville, and a lot of people seem to think this is the year. I'm not going to pick against the Maryville Rebels. I'm going to go with Maryville.
Yeah, we're different. I went with Oakland. Oakland's coming in ranked number 10 in the nation, so. Who I went with. And then another battle in Knoxville, it's another tremendous battle, is Knox Powell travels to Knox West.
Powell's got a strong team, but I'm going to go with West in that game.
We're even up on that one. I got West also. Another one, undefeated Giles County travels down to one-loss Alcoa.
I don't care.
Yeah,
that one loss by Alcoa is Maryville.
So
I'm going to go with Alcoa in that game.
We're even with that one now. Carter County. South Pitt traveling up on top of the mountain to take on Cloudland.
This is the toughest game of the three Carter County teams, and we're going to talk about that as we go through the night. Keep you updated on that. What a tremendous opportunity and this little town, this little county tonight, have three semifinal games going on all tonight right here in this county. They have the toughest road. South Pittsburgh is just absolutely dominant. We were looking at some stats here from them. They've got an 88-33 record in playoff games over their history, and everybody's picking against them. I don't care whether I win this pick 'em or not. I'm going to go with Cloudland. I want them to pull this out. I want them to. I want that team to come all the way from the Georgia-Alabama line and come all the way up here to 18 degrees in Rome Mountain tonight and get beat. So I'm going to go with the Highlanders.
I went with South Pitt, but I wouldn't care if I lost that pick. I'd like to see Clallam win. I just went off basic. I mean, South Pitt they've got a tremendous football program down there. They will be facing the winner of Peabody and McKenzie.
Yep, and so I'm going to go with the Highlanders. They've turned it out all year, so let's hope they can do it again.
And the winner of that one is Peabody and McKenzie.
Who did you pick?
I went Peabody. Don't know nothing about either one.
Well, I'm going to go with McKenzie then.
Okay. That's what we'll do. Then the other Carter County team in is Trousdale travels to the Gorge to take on Hampton.
You know, looking at the same thing here, courtesy of Doug Fritz, Trousdale County's playoff record is 91-31 over the years. They've got 5 state championships, but tonight they have to go to the Gorge, and then sometimes it's as cold there as it is up on the mountain. So Hampton's playing well. They got this at home. I'm going to go with the Bulldogs.
Well, I'm going with Trousdale for one reason. I ain't picked Hampton all playoff, and they've kept winning, so I can't pick them now. If I do, it might jinx them. But I think, again, I wouldn't care if we lost that pick. Westview travels to at Decatur County, Riverside. The winner of that will play in the 2A. No idea about that one.
Who did you pick?
Westview.
I'll go with
Decatur.
I'll go with Decatur.
All right. Haywood and Tullahoma.
We'll go with Tullahoma in that. That Tullahoma team's they still undefeated.
Yep, they're still undefeated. That's
Only one left. Only one left in 4A.
Yep.
We've seen Haywood. I mean, we've seen Haywood in the past. I just think Tullahoma's going to be going to Chattanooga next week.
And Tullahoma got pushed to the west this year. So, like in the years past, they got knocked out by Nolensville. And finally, tonight's game, Upperman here, Elizabeth, go ahead and give us your pick, and then we'll break down your keys to the game.
You know, I don't think I've ever been as nervous during a ball game as I was last week. During the whole entire ball game tonight, I've got a different kind of feel. I really think the Cyclones, as long as they don't have a letdown after that big week last week that they had, if they play their game, I think the Cyclones win this game handily tonight. So I'm going with the Cyclones. Keys for the game tonight is for the Cyclones to win on offense, 10-5, 17, 21. All those linemen across the front, do what you did last week.
Yeah.
You know, we talked to Coach Whitten about it. As nerve-wracking as that game was, last week, it was really simple. Control the clock, run Bryson when you had to, give Cade his carries, make good strategic passes to Jake. Dalton Mitchell had a big catch. That's what they need to do. It's like a broken record when we talk about, but that's the key. And it's good that you know what you got to do to win, and they've been able to execute it to perfection the last 2 weeks. They just need to keep doing that tonight. On defense for the Cyclones, you know, they throw just enough to make it about an 85 to 80-20, 85-15 ratio to run pass. There's no secret. They're going to line up, and they think they can run it outside on the Cyclones. They think they can run it right up the middle. They question the Cyclones' lateral speed. They question their defensive backs' ability to come up. You know, they played the last 2 weeks, Anderson County and Greenville, as good as you've seen the defense play at Elizabethton High School. Last 2 years or the last 20 years. All they got to do is that again tonight. Play their assignments. Those linemen got to play their gaps. They did perfect last week. They weren't out of position. Linebackers were flying around making tackles. Defensive backs were coming up. Nate was setting the edge at corner. Jake was setting the edge at corner. They do that tonight, they'll stop that.
Yeah, as we got several Nature Boy Ric Flairs coming out of the helmet to the infamous woo.
Yep.
Now, flip side, Upperman, offensively, what do they need to do to steal a victory here tonight? I know what you said is they're a run-heavy team, but what do they need to do?
You know, every time we say that, they come out and do something funky on us when we get here. They may try to throw some tonight. They got a tight end, kind of an H-back. We've seen them catch some two-point conversions over the year. I look for them to come out and throw a little bit to try to loosen the Cyclones up.
and then start pounding it in there. A good running team, it's just like the Cyclones are a good running team as they come running out on the field right now. And we won a championship in all orange. We won a championship in white. We got my favorite, all black uniforms tonight. So let's get to that championship and be able to wear it again down there next week.
Yeah.
But if they give them a chance to get the running game established and get ahead of steam, could be a problem for the Cyclones.
And defensively, what do you look for Upperman to have to do?
They're going to key number 10. Wherever Boston Rollins goes, he's going to have one of those big boys following him tonight. So will he be able to continue his magic by being able to get those runs that nobody else seems to be able to do? If they can do that, then Cyclones faithful are going to be happy when they go home tonight.
Well, we got about just under 4 minutes left to go. Let's go ahead and go back to the station for this 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the coin flip and the opening kickoff. And hopefully we'll go ahead and honor our nation as the Naval Cadet is going ahead and bringing the colors out. So we will be back after this 3-minute timeout.
Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is bad enough without a cold house to come home to. There's no need to suffer through drafts, cold spots, or rooms that won't get comfortable. Call Advanced Heat Pump Systems and let one of their qualified technicians bring your home's heating system back to life. Call Advanced Heat Pump Systems at 926-2665. Don't suffer through another cold winter. Call Advanced today.
Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding area for around 40 years, offering physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. The facility is clean, faces are friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter their doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game. People you know, caring for people you love. And go Cyclones!
Do more of what you love. Expect more from your education. Achieve more of your goals. At Northeast State, we offer more than 135 programs of study, small class sizes, and we have a 90% job placement rate. Now is the time to do more. We are dedicated to guiding you through every step, from admissions to enrolling in classes to graduation. Visit northeaststate.edu and apply today.
Eat at one of the most popular places in Elizabethton, Jay's Corner at the corner of Lynn Avenue and F Street downtown. Jay's Corner was voted Reader's Choice for the best burger in town, and you'll also love Jay's Barbecue, smoked wings, hot dogs, subs, salads, and a very wide selection of sandwiches. Jay's Corner is open daily except Sunday to eat in or carry out. You can also call ahead at 547-3300 to have your order ready for pickup. Jay's Corner, Lynn at F Street, Elizabethton, also featuring daily specials, ice cream, and shakes. See the full menu on Facebook.
Better than ever country. WBEJ AM/FM, Elizabethton, Tennessee.
Watson's Marine off Highway 11E Bluff City is where you'll find one of the area's best selections of fishing tackle and marine accessories, plus the latest Caymas, Phoenix, and Vexus boat selections. Watson's Marine also has Mercury and Yamaha outboard engines. Owner Aaron Green and Sales and Tackle Shop Manager Rex Pendergrass invite you to stop in soon and look at all the latest models and merchandise. Watson's Marine, Highway 11E, 2 miles from Bristol Motor Speedway towards Johnson City.
We all love Carter County for many reasons. It's the breathtaking views from Roan Mountain, the historical spirit of downtown Elizabethton, the summer playground of Watauga Lake, and everything in between. Carter County Bank is proud to call this our home. It's our pride and joy, and we know it's yours too. We would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for your business and support. Since 1939, it's been our mission to put customers first and offer services that help make your life easier. We are Carter County's bank, and this is home. Carter County Bank, a division of Bank of Tennessee, member FDIC.
Now, there's so much more than just shipping at the UPS Store, 106 Broad Street, Elizabethton. No matter what your printing need might be, the UPS Store provides printing for everything, including business cards, yard signs, decals, invitations, envelopes, promotional items, banners, and any other outdoor signage. For any printing needs you have, and holiday shipping needs too, see the UPS Store, 106 Broad Street, Elizabethton, locally owned and ready to serve you 7 days a week. The UPS Store also provides notary service. Cold nights are back, making the hot lasagna, spaghetti, ravioli, and other hot Italian foods at Dino's taste even better. From the American menu, try Dino's hot hamburger steak with mashed potatoes and gravy. And a new item to warm you up this time of year in more ways than one is Johnny Red's Hot Chicken. Ask about Johnny Red's Hot Chicken next time you eat at Dino's, where you can also enjoy a ribeye steak at lunchtime. And on Fridays and Saturdays, Dino's offers a 10-ounce prime rib dinner with salad inside. Dino's, downtown Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, open from 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Simply Elegant Catering and Bakery, 528 Elk Avenue, downtown Elizabethton, is currently accommodating all your catering needs, including baked items by special order.
Better than ever, WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to beautiful Cincinnati Bank Stadium as the mixed ensemble with the rendition of the national anthem followed by the fireworks going off. Stacey, there's nothing like it feels good when you know that we're in a country that we're allowed to do this.
Yes, sir. It's what it's all about, Tom.
Yep, got several shout-outs.
Yep, let's go ahead and hit some of these shout-outs while we're here tonight. We always start out with Mary Ellen Williams. Connor's grandmother's listening to us tonight. Got some special ones tonight. We've got Bo Campbell's listening to us tonight. Ryan Curtis, his grandson's listening to us, an alumni. Whether Ryan wants to admit it or not, he's an old-timer now. Got some special ones that listen to us all the time, and hadn't done these yet. Dawn Ross is listening to us down on Circle Drive, and Cloudy Gwynn. Jeff Gwynn's daddy's listening. He asked me to shout out to him. We got Miss Bullock listening over in Kingburg. Her daughters are here. Got Jennifer Jenkins. Thank you for the coconut cream pie tonight.
Yes.
About time. Thank you for that. Mayor Patty Woodby sent a text a little while ago to wish good luck to the Cyclones. Congratulations on reaching this, as she is paid for the fireworks for the Hampton and Cloudland to come out on the field for their games tonight, so she wishes her best. We've got Arminata for listening. We got Zach listening. We got Johnny Range. We got Alan Goodwin, Elmer and Francis Sams, Coach Gary Elliott. Got Annie home from UT for Thanksgiving. She came home, and we do a little shout-out to her. She said she would listen. Terry Kitchens is listening tonight. He may be here with his mom, Aunt Bobby Kitchens. Cyclone fans listening. Hubert Shirley Stansberry over in Mooresville, Winston-Salem area. Terry Lee Lovelace up in Siam. Jim Goodwin's here tonight listening. Got Nancy here tonight from down in Georgia listening with us. And just a whole host of Cyclones. Got Ronnie, Marley, and Taylor listening tonight. We appreciate that. Big Wes is here pulling up on Facebook all the people we've got listening there. You take some of those, Ted.
We got Terry Parker listening. We got Greg Head listening to us. We got Dina Harrison.
Dina and David Harrison listening. Thank you.
Dennis Turbyfield Gross. We've
got
and several
got the
more.
Other Dina and David listening, probably with Wally tonight too. So we'll hit some more as we go along. Just you're all the reason we're able to do this. Coach Jim Crow's listening tonight, always listening. Coach Harden. Just a bunch of people listening tonight. We appreciate that. You're the reason why we bring these ball games as the Cyclones. Guess what?
Yep, we get the ball.
We get the ball.
Up from the one, and they deferred, so Cyclones will get it. We'll be going from right to left as you're listening to us at home on this beautiful, perfect, cool, cold night here at beautiful Citizen Bank Stadium as Stacey, the crowd's starting to come in. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good home crowd. Looks like the visitors may be close to two-thirds full, so it looks like it's going to be a great night. And,
you know, when you think about it, you've got Hampton playing at home, you've got Cloudland playing at home, you've got Upperman 230 miles away, down around Cookville area. It is a great time to be here in Carter County tonight. So,
it is.
Good luck. We want to say good luck to the Bulldogs. Good luck to the Highlanders tonight. We're going to keep you up to date. And, ladies and gentlemen, whatever team from Carter County goes to Chattanooga next week, and we hope it's all three, we'll bring you those games here on WBEJ Radio. They play on Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. If they're there, 107.9 FM, 1240 AM. We'll be there to cover it.
Yep, Facebook. They're there, we're there.
Yes, sir.
As back deep, you got Roberts and Stevens standing inside their own 10 as we're waiting for the referees to blow it in.
Oh, it's kickoff time. Rob Stout's here.
Yep.
One other thing real quick. We talked grief all week about being so excited last week. We will not apologize for getting that excited, but we'll try to do a better job of bringing you the play-by-play tonight.
Approaching the kick. It's a short kick. Nate's going to fill about his own 10. He crossed 15 to 20. 25 still on his feet. Across the 30. Dances across the 35. Cuts it outside. He's across the 35. He's across the 40. He's being dragged down inside at the 45. Right up near the 46-yard line. Great return for the Cyclones.
Probably one of the best returns of all year right there. Nate Stevens did a good job shedding blockers. 35-yard return for Stevens. Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. Ball's going to be, looks like about the 46-yard line.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Cyclone 46.
As the Cyclones break the huddle from the sideline, they're going to have Twins left. They're going to have tight end, H-back to the right, Russell to the right side of Rollins, Twins to the left. Upperman's in a 3-5. Looks like they're going jet motion with Nate from left to right. And Rollins will call his own number. He dances in the backfield. He's across the 40, now 50, and he's going to be pushed back. And not before he reaches midfield, so a nice 4-yard run for the senior.
He done what he does. They pushed him back there at the end, but that forward progress, Tony, is there. You're right. They're going to give him 4 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6. The ball's exactly on at midfield on the 50-yard line.
Yep. Cyclones now they're going to have a double H-back, which will be Ball and Stewart, single receiver out right, pistol formation. And they're going to give it to Russell. Russell lowers his shoulder. He's down inside the 45, down inside the 43, down the 42-yard line. And that is enough for a select 7 first down.
We bring in H-backs. That's just 2 fullbacks back there.
Yep.
You can't have much bigger and stronger and meaner than Blake Stewart and Mason Ball in there, and you just get in behind them, and they're able to blow that 3-man line right off.
Yep. As Cyclone hurry and snap it, give it to Russell again. He's down inside the 40, still driving, down about the 38-yard line as he's going to be tackled by the quarterback, Butches, who we didn't know if he would play or not, but he's back at safety as Cyclones now take 1 H-back out, bring in the tight end, bring the slot. So you'll have Twins right, tight end to the right, double tight, 1 left, 1 right, and Russell lined up to the right side of Rollins.
2nd down and 6. The ball's on the Upperman 38-yard line, 10:30 to go. Scoreless game, Cyclones' first series of the game.
Rollins is going to call his own number. He's going across the left. He ducks. Oh, he's going to be tackled at the 35. He drives forward and right at the 35, so a pickup of about 3. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Cyclones from the B's 35-yard line.
Russell kind of shaking up there a little bit. You know, we didn't talk about him a lot last week. He was throwing up that whole ball game. Before the ball game, after the ball game, he still played tough. So got somebody in. Now they put Nate back at running back.
Bring Jeriah Griffin in. The play outside receiver is looking at Cade. Hopefully it's okay. Showing blitz with Twins to the right. Here they come, and Bryson's going to call his own number. He's down inside the 30 and right at the 30-yard line. And that's enough for another select 7 first down.
Tony, it looks like somebody's going to get him, and he's able just to turn sideways, glide through there. Select 7 first down for the Cyclones. They have it 1st and 10 from the Upperman 30-yard line, 9:32 to go, rather. Here in the opening series of the ball game, Tony, the Cyclones are doing exactly what we said they would probably try to do, and they're doing it very well.
Yep, as they're going to have Twins right, single receiver to left. Stevens is your tailback. He's lined up to the right side of Rollins. 0-0 is your score. Snap. Rollins calls his name. He's going to the wide side of the field. He bounces outside. Now he cuts it up, and he's going down near the 25. And it falls out, fumble, and
they're going to call him down.
He's down.
Yep, he's down.
Anyway, Cyclones would have recovered it at the 20, so Rollins is going to be marked down at the 26, a gain of 4. Cold night, Stacy. It's hard to hold on to that ball.
Shot out there about 5 yards, too, but luckily they called him down. 8:47 to go here in the first period. Scoreless ball game. Cyclones driving now. 2nd down and 6 from the Upperman 26-yard line.
as you got Twins left, tight end left, Singlers, and there's going to be a throw, a little bubble screen out here to Jake. Jake gets it. He's crossed 25-20. Stiff arms down inside the 15. That's enough for another select 7 first down.
Turn around there. Is that Dalton Mitchell on this side?
Yes, sir.
Big block by Dalton Mitchell. Took out 2 players there. Jake gets another select 7 first down. It's going to be first down and 10 Cyclones from the 15-yard line. 8:25 to go here in the first period. Scoreless ball game, but Cyclones are driving.
We're going to have double tight ends for the Cyclones, a single receiver both left and right. Stevens is still your tailback as Russell's being looked at. Rollins is going to call his own number. He's going to patiently wait over the right, goes through. Somehow he gets through, Stacy.
Wow.
Still driving his feet down inside the 10, down at the, see where they're going to mark him, about the 7-yard line. So a pickup of about 8 for the Cyclones. So we got a 2nd and 2 from the 7.
That line's just pushing those 3-man line off there, and those lead blockers are getting up. They're pulling. You got Connor Johnson going out wide, just blowing up that outside linebacker.
Now they try to go to a 5-man front. They're going to hand it to Nate. Nate's going to be dancing back there, and he's going to be hit. And depends on the spot, Stacy. It looks like he might be
They're going to call him
just a little bit short, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and inches. Nope. First and goal, Cyclones at the 1st and goal at the 5. Another select 7 first down for the Cyclones.
Good job there. Bring in the heavy. And the heavy consists of just exactly what it means, Tony.
Yes.
Heavy. You got Mason Ball, saw Cannon come out, Blake Stewart come out. Andrew Blevins come out there too, I think.
Yep, jumped.
Yep.
Foolish penalty. Well, we got to back us up 5 yards.
All right, instead of first and goal from the 5, we're going to have first and goal from the 10.
Yep.
Kind of changes a little bit. Now the heavy package is coming out. They're going to go back to the more traditional offense.
Russell's back in. Good to see Russell back in. So you're going to have Twins left. We'll have a tight end left, H-back right. Russell is your tailback. Find him to the left side of Rollins. Rollins calls his own number. He's going out right to the left. He's going to lower his shoulder. He's going down inside the 8 for about a 2-yard gain as he was gain tackled by about 4 or 5 Upperman Bees.
Stop made by Deadman. Penalties are killers.
Yep.
Penalties are killers now. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and goal. Ball's on the 8-yard line. 6:45 to go in your first period in a scoreless ball game.
Trying to draw them offside. Same formation for the Cyclones. They're looking over. Rollins is getting to play right side is Russell, and they're going to hand it to Russell. Russell's going to lower his shoulder. He's going down inside the 7, right about the 6-yard line, where it's going to bring up a crucial 3rd down and goal from about the 6.
Only gave him 1 yard.
Gave him 1. Okay, so that's the 7. So gain of 1, so it's going to make it 3rd and goal from the 7.
All right, Tony, you think the Cyclones have got 2-down territory right here, so I'd say you'd look at number 10 coming right here, either that or a quick pass out to Jake.
To a little tunnel screen.
Yep.
As he got trips right, Russell lines up to the left side, and they're going to run it to the left. Rollins is patiently waiting. Stacey, he don't get anything.
No,
He's stopped at the 5.
Line of scrimmage.
Upperman's bowing their back on this defense.
Yeah, they spread them out there, and they try to run it to the short side of the field. Probably needs a little bit more room to work there. So first big call of the game here.
They're going
to go for a field goal. So I think if he got within the 5, they'd probably go for it. But from the 5-yard line, the Cyclones are going to try to dent the scoreboard first here in the first period with 5:21 to go as Sean Smithhill comes out to attempt how long we got there? 22-yard field goal.
Into the wind as we're waiting on the snap from Russell in the hole from Whaley. It's a good snap. It's down. His kick is up, and he got it inside the upright. Yes, sir. So it's 5:03 left to go here in the first quarter. Your score, Cyclones are up 3-0. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Home loans, construction, auto and personal loans, all available now at Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank in Elizabethton, Johnson City, and in Mountain City. Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank is your hometown independent community bank since 1937, also offering business checking, certificates, IRAs, and both mobile and online banking. Stop by the Elizabethton Federal office nearest you for more information. Apply for a mortgage online at elizfed.com. Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank, equal housing lender and member FDIC. The drive-through window is open for your convenience at Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school with quality prescriptions for people and pets.
Better than ever. WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Citizens Bank Stadium where your Cyclones are up 3-0 with 5:03 left to go here in the first quarter. A couple of shout-outs while we got a minute. We got Bill Yonts is listening to us, and we got Jerry and Barbara Rumley listening. Mama Ryder, talked to her today. She's listening to us. Michaela's in Hawaii. Caleb come home. He's listening. Mike Barnett, Keith Scholes, Jim and Ann Caldwell, always Randy, Tammy, Alex, Casey Jones, Brooke, Ethan Cannon are listening to us. Misty Peters listening to us in Georgia. There's several more shout-outs waiting for Williams. He's got it teed up back deep. Standing about their own 15 is Metzer. And it's a high spinning kick that's going to land at the 25, and it's going to be a live ball, and it's going to be Cyclone ball. Yes, sir, I think it is. Nice little chip wedge on that shot.
The ball didn't come. The receiver didn't come up and get the ball. It takes a little wedge.
And it is, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Cyclones recovered. That ball kind of bounces back, Tony. Good wedge. Good wedge shot on that. Cyclones are able to get it, and that's the first big break of the game right there for the Cyclones. A little disappointed down there you didn't get a touchdown, so Williams executes the kick. If the guy comes up and catches it, the Bees have got good field position. He didn't know what to do with it, and then when it bounced back toward the running Cyclones, they're able to recover. So with 5:03 to go here in the first period, Cyclones have it again, 1st and 10 from the Upperman 28.
Trips left. Rollins back to pass, throws a little out here to Jake. It's high, and luckily Jake was able to get a hand on it and bat it away. That could have been bad. It was way high.
He played some defense right there. He just kind of did the volleyball.
Yeah.
did the volleyball knock right there to get it out of the way. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 28.
As Upperman's now taken out a safety station, he brought in they're going 4 down linemen here. So they got a single high safety, same formation, back to pass. He's got him. Give him 6. Touchdown. Record.
Yes, sir. Jake Roberts catches the ball. Tony said it. The safety goes out. You got a single high safety. They didn't bat an eye, Tony.
Nope.
They call that from the sideline. Jake burns it. Easy. Tony calls that touchdown while it's in the air, and Jake's able to get it. So there's the record for
Bryce 147.
147. Just a great job by the coaching staff and by Roberts to see that. Perfect pass by Rollins, and just like that, this is for Rob Stout. Your Bojangles score of the game now is 9-0 as Smithville comes on to attempt the extra point.
The crucial extra point. Waiting on the snap from Russell and the hold from Whaley. As the crowd goes quiet. It's a good snap. Hold down. Kick is up. And it is good. So with 4:52, and we got a flag, Stacy. Got a flag of Bitchett's hurdle.
Yep, it is.
So we'll go ahead and go back to the station for this 30-second timeout while they work it out. We'll let you know what the penalty was. But before we do, Cyclones are up 10-0. We'll be back after this 30.
Russ Swaney Real Estate is Elizabethton's oldest, most experienced real estate firm. Russ Swaney, David Collins, Deborah Sutherland, and Julia Adams combine their efforts to give their clients the utmost in experienced real estate service with a proven record of success. Whether listing your property to sell, searching for a new home, or needing the services of a professional auctioneer, Russ Swaney Real Estate offers their clients the utmost in service. If it's real estate, it's time to call Russ and his team. They get the job done. Larry and Reba Winchester at Winchester Quality Flooring, 110 West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, wishes best of luck to the 2021 Elizabethton Cyclones.
Better than ever. WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As the penalty was against the Upperman Bees, it was a personal foul, and it will be assessed from the kickoff. And the only thing I can say, Stacey, where they do it is probably some type of leaping. As Wes has got us an update.
Yep. We got Hampton's up 8-0 over Trousdale County as Jones goes in on quarterback sneak, and Lunsford gets the 2-point conversion. So we're there. Wes is getting updates from everybody all over Carter County. South Pittsburgh and Cloudland trade fumbles in the first half, but we have a score now. Cloudland gets on the board as Caleb Sluter scores on a 5-yard run. Cloudland's up 6-0, 3:21 to go over South Pittsburgh.
Looking good for Carter.
Good for Carter County tonight so far.
As they're going to now kick it off from the Upperman's 45-yard line. So we got 4:52 left to go. A couple more quick shout-outs. We got Irene Lewis listening to us. Preacher Mike's wife, Miss Krushak, is listening. Jimmy Yenzer, Marvin Dial, and always Mama is listening to us tonight. And Doug Rasnick is listening.
Got some here on Facebook. Wes is pulling up for us. Mark Blevins is listening. Wes Brooks. Danny and Lori Simmons listening to us tonight. Appreciate everybody.
And driving kick, it's going to be fielded. One fumbled. He picks it up at the 5, and he's going to be hit at the 10. He's still driving his feet down near the 14-yard line. And Stacy, that was, I think the wind may have knocked it down, but he picked it up and fumbled it at 1 and actually got back to the 15-yard line.
He fielded that at about the half-yard line there. Thought he may fumble it, and we get another one there. I think Wes said Cyclone scored twice, 10 points within 11 seconds.
And Ricky Holzclaw's listening to us tonight. As Upperman's finally going to get an offense, so they're going to go with Twins right, and Drummond will be lined up to the right side of Dutchess, single receiver to the left. And they're going to try to throw a quick slant, and Dutchess is going to throw and throws it to nobody.
Yep.
That was a backyard ball at its finest, and nobody knew what anybody was doing.
Yeah, it looked like he drew it up in the dirt there, and the quarterback looks to right, down, kind of dances a little bit, and then tries to turn back to left. Mason Ball's got the coverage out there, so no doing. I mean, if they're going to leave one side open, that corner's going to come up and make it very difficult. So incomplete pass brings it up to a 2nd down and 10. The ball's on the Bees' 15-yard line with 4:38 to go. Your Bojangles score of the game. Cyclones lead 10-0.
As the Bees going to break the huddle, they're going to have Twins to the right, Deadman to the left, H-back to the right, single receiver left. Quarterback number 8, Dutchess. Dutchess back to pass. He's rolling. He's rolling out to his left. He's still rolling. He's going to throw it up. And that's going to be picked by Jake. Jake gets it. Yes, sir.
We'll
take it at 48.
Probably got a lineman downfield, number 51, farther down than the flag. Let's see.
Yeah.
Roberts intercepts that pass. He just throws it up. He gets it. I think there's a lineman too far downfield. If it is that interception, it is. It's going to be on Upperman. Cyclones will decline. With that, Cyclones come up with a turnover again, ladies and gentlemen.
Stan Ogg would say he's running a route.
He's running a route. And Roberts goes up and gets it. Big-time interception. Tommy, they thought they could get the guy out there. They're questioning the Cyclone speed. And that time, Jake just read it the whole way, got it, ran the route, picked it off. And just like that, the Cyclones have another turnover. They have it another 1st and 10 on the Upperman side of the field. They're going to have the 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on the Upperman 46-yard line. 4:28 to go in the first period. And the Cyclones lead 10-0.
As the Jason Hawley announces the scores and get a big round of cowbells when they announce the Cloudland score and Hampton
shut
score.
this county down next Saturday.
That's
Everybody
right.
go down.
That's right. As we've got a late whistle. And
a timeout.
Be a timeout. So we got a timeout on the field by Upperman, so we'll let you know that 4:28 left to go here in the first quarter. Cyclones are up 10-0. We'll be back after this 30-second word from our sponsors.
Finance your next automobile with a loan rate as low as 1.79% APR at Happy Valley Credit Union, Elizabethton, where this offer is extended into November. Come in and ask a Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer for full details, as loan restrictions do apply. You could be driving a new or used car with a low payment based on a very low 1.79% APR. This loan offer has been extended for a limited time at Happy Valley Credit Union, corner of Lynn Avenue and C Street, Elizabethton.
Celebrate the holidays in magical downtown with shopping, dining, and more. Merry Christmas and happy holidays from Main Street, Elizabethton. Go Cyclones!
WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here at first quarter here at beautiful Citizens Bank Stadium. Cyclones are up 10-0. A couple more quick shout-outs. We got Laura Shipley, or Terry Shipley's listening to us. He played football here in 1966.
We got Patty Glover listening, pulling for Carter County. We got Nicholas Ray McKeon listening tonight.
Ginger Holden listening tonight.
Ginger, she's the chairman of the Carter County Commission listening to us there tonight. Appreciate that.
Rollins calls his own number. He's trying over the right side. He's going down inside the 45. Still on his feet inside the 40. He's being pushed down around the 38-yard line where he's finally tackled. A gain of 9. Wow.
He's close, Tony. Going to get second down. And
they're going to mark him back. I thought he had 9. It's going to give him 8 yards at the 38-yard line as the Cyclones come in with the double H back, which is Ball and Stewart. Single receiver left, and pistol formation is Russell. Russell's going to get it, patiently waiting. He goes over left side. He's going down inside the 35, and he's going to be shoestring tackled right at the 35, and that's enough for a select 7 first down.
Good job by Russell that time. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Got a quick shout-out here. Another Mama Cyclone. Nancy Berry and Michelle are listening tonight. We appreciate that. 3:33 to go here, and what seems to be a long first period, but Cyclones are rolling here 10-0. Have it 1st and 10 on the Bees' 35-yard line.
Ryan Kennedy, Andrew Kennedy, and Eugene Kennedy all listening to us. Stacy took safety out, brought in the lineman. You got twins right.
They see it again.
They're going to throw a quick screen out here to Jake. Jake gets it, goes out of bounds inside the 30. So he's going to mark him down to about the 29-yard line. A pickup of 6. So it's a bring up second down and 4. Look for...
They're going to bring 17 over here. They're going to keep one high safety. They're going to look at it again.
So it appears, Stacy, they're going to have 21 shading Jake. So we got Tripp to the right, and they're going to hand it to Russell. Russell coming off the left. He's going to be hit up inside the 32. Pickup of 2. Metzger with the tackle. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Sorry.
If they only gave him 1, it looks like.
3rd and 1. Look further than that.
3rd down and 3. 3rd down, looks like about 3 to go here. And they're going to bring in the big boys.
Because we got double H with Jake out wide left. Rollins going to hand to Cade. Cade's going to lower his shoulder. He's going down inside the 25, depending on the spot.
I don't know, Tony. That guy on the far side, he's right on the line. If so, that should be enough.
Russell on the carry. They're going to mark it right at the line, and that is enough for another select 7 first down for the Cyclones.
Man, he gets those hard yards.
Yes, he does. 30 yards.
Lowers that helmet. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. Ball's on the 25-yard line of the Bees. 2:15 to go here in the first period. Bojangles score the game. Cyclones lead 10-0.
Back to pass, play fake. He's got Jake again, one-on-one. Jake's got him.
Not as
he goes up, and this time it's going to be intercepted.
In the end zone.
Underthrown ball.
Yep. Underthrown, and the guy had position, and he was pushing Jake out of bounds there. Good defense right there. Ran right with him. Not nearly as open that time. So Cyclones miss out on an opportunity there. It's going to leave your Bojangles score remain 10-0 as you hate to miss an opportunity like that after the turnover. So the Bees take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, 2:05 to go in the first period.
They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. As they break the huddle, they're going to send twins right, single receiver left, Drummond in pistol formation with H back to the right. Now Drummond comes over to the left side of Dutchess. Dutchess is going to keep it. He's going to try out to the wide to the right. Jake comes up and makes a tackle. Tackles it for about a 1-yard loss. They're going to say he got up to the original line of scrimmage. I don't know about that.
I don't know. That big old boy thought he was going to town, and Jake just put him on the ground. Yep. So whatever they did, great tackle by him.
Yes.
Shout out here. Little girl said she didn't get to hear it, so Annie's in from Knoxville tonight. So we're glad she's listening to us tonight. Glad she's home.
And we also got Mary Klein listening from Kansas. And also Randy Gilbert, Kevin Jones with Select Credit Union. Go Cyclones. Appreciate all the listening. As we're going to have twins right, twins left. Empty backfield. Now we're going jet motion from left to right. Dutchess is going to keep. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to throw it. And
Get off,
be
Nate.
hit, and Nate Gould. Oh, Nate, he had it. But Dutch just took a shot from Mason Hall.
He's backing up and throwing just as far as he can. If he does that, we'll pick him off. Nate had to wait on that so long. I think he jumped a little too soon there. But in any event, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. 1:13 to go on the incomplete pass. Clock stop, and Cyclones lead 10-0.
The receiver ended up playing. The receiver ended up playing defense on that one.
He did.
It's a huge 3rd down for the Cyclones, and Upperman, they're going to have trips right. Single receiver left, Deadman, lined up to the right side of quarterback Dutch. Dutch is rolling to his right again. He's still rolling.
They're all covered.
He's
Get out there.
throw in. Dutch knocked down by number 21, Nate Stevens.
Good job by him. They had a little opening right there as the linebacker came back here to cover, and they found a little seam there. Nate came across the field from nowhere, knocks it out, brings up 4th and 10. They're going to have to punt from there on 20-yard line, Tony. So good stout defense by the Cyclones.
But look at the punter. Punter's number 8, the quarterback. He's done showed that he's mobile and he will move. So back standing Jake is standing right about midfield. Dutch is standing about his own 10. Snap, he gets it away, and it's a left-footed end over end that's going to be returned by Jake. He gets it to 40, across 45, 50, goes out of bounds and misses a tackle, misses a big hit. He sidesteps it, so the Cyclones will have it 1st and 10 right at midfield.
56 seconds to go here in the first period. Cyclones lead 10-0. Seems like they've been in total control here, Tony, but only 10-0. We need to add another score here. Let's see if we got any updates. Got Cloudon still leading South Pittsburgh 8-0, and Hampton still over Trousdale County 8-0. They're in the second quarter at Hampton. Our update is still about the end of the first quarter up in Cloudland.
As the Cyclones are going to break the huddle, and they're going to come out with twins left, tight end left, single receiver to the right. Russell lined up to the left side of Rollins. Rollins is going to hand it to Russell. He's going to know he fakes it, and he's going to keep it. He lowers his shoulder down inside the 45, still dragging his feet. They're going to mark him right at about the 40. See where he comes in, Stacy, somewhere around the 44.5-yard line. So they're going to mark it. Yep, about the 44.5. So pickup of about, we'll call it 6, a gain of 2nd down and 4.
You know, I remember Rollins when they put him in there as running back as a freshman. He would run outside. He'd do anything to avoid those tackles.
Yeah.
He's made his money right up the gut here the last 2 weeks.
Yep, same formation. This time they're going to hand to Russell. Russell lowers his shoulder, drives it down. He's down inside the 40, up near the 38. Another select 7 first down for the Cyclones.
Certain plays, he's like a bullet. He got out of a gun when he hits that line, and because of that, select 7 first down for the Cyclones. They're going to have it 1st and 10. They're going to mark it on about the 38-yard line. 38-yard line of the Bees, as that's going to be your final play of the first period. So with that, we'll tell you your Bojangles score. Cyclones lead 10-0 in this semifinal game as the Cyclones attempt to make it again, once again, to the 2021 CSSAA State Championship game in Chattanooga next week. So far, so good for the Cyclones and all Carter County teams. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors to bring you the second period.
What began as a vision for a young nurse is now a heritage for over 4 generations at Ivy Hall. With a 5-star rating by Medicaid Medicare, residents at Ivy Hall receive the best physical, speech, and occupational therapy in the area. And now respiratory therapy services are offered on staff too, all in a new state-of-the-art facility. Physician and nursing services to aid the healing process are also provided. All insurance is accepted at Ivy Hall, 301 South Watauga Avenue, Elizabethton, and online at ivyhallnursinghome.com. Come see the all-new 401 Hatcher Lane showroom location of your AMAR automatic garage door opening system dealer in Elizabethton, Rocky Top Garage Doors. Mitch Parlier, owner of Rocky Top Garage Door Service, has provided sales, service, and installation of garage doors for over 30 years and is Elizabethton's AMAR door and linear and liftmaster door opener dealer. Tell them what to do if their garage door breaks, Lexi.
Call my papa at Rocky Top Garage Door, 518-1516.
Learn more about Rocky Top Garage Doors online at rockytopgaragedoor.com. Depend on Valley Forge Wholesale Cherokee Drive behind Tractor Supply to be fully stocked with all the essential items, toys, and gifts you'll want this upcoming holiday season.
WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As Cyclones are going to throw a quick bubble screen out to Jake. Jake gets it, lowers his shoulder. He's going to be forced out of bounds right about the 34-yard line. Picked up about 4. So that's going to bring up second down and 6 for the Cyclones.
Brings up second and 7:56 here to go. Second down and 6 for the Cyclones. Ball on the Upperman, we'll call it the 34-yard line. Got an update from Hampton. I think is it tied up there now? 8-8.
Give it to Stevens. Stevens going to try the middle, and he's going to be clogged for maybe a 1-yard gain. There was nowhere to run that time.
Yep. Okay, sorry. Trousdale scores, but they missed the 2-point conversion, so it's 8-6. Bulldogs still leave over Trousdale. Just got an update from Cloudland. They had to turn the ball over on downs. Punt goes over the head of the punter, so Cloudland has the ball now, still leading 6-0, 8-0.
Rollins calls his own number. He's going out wide to the right. Spins. He's down inside the 30. Still on his feet. Still driving. He's down inside the 30, down about the 27-yard line.
Rollins on the keeper. Stop made by Bull. Is that enough?
See where that? Yes, sir. It's enough for another Select 7 first down.
Select 7, where you can get mortgage loans, auto, boat, motorcycle, farm equipment, campers, ATVs, RVs, jet skis, home equity, and personal loans. They're offering CDs, money market accounts, vacation, and Christmas club. And if you just started it now, it's probably too late.
Yeah, but you can continue it till next year. Cyclones going to snap it, going to toss it out to Stevens. Stevens will try over the left side. He's still on his feet. He's stiff-armed, still spinning. He's going down inside the 25 where he's going to be gang tackled after a pickup of about 3 yards.
All right, let's get this score right. We got Cloudland up 6-0 over South Pittsburgh. Still the score. Hampton's up over Trousdale 8-6. Of course, your Bojangles score here is 10-0. Got an update. Caleb Sluter carries the ball 65 yards for a touchdown. Cloudland pushes the lead 14-0. 5:35 to go in the first half. Wow.
Keep rolling, Landers. As Cyclones are going to have single receiver left and right. Russell's to the right side of Rollins. Rollins gets it back to pass. He's looking. Jake, he's got Jake wide open on the post and overthrew him. He had him.
To the band.
Yep. He threw that into the tuba section almost.
It's incomplete. Post by Jake. He's open all the way.
Yep.
Post means he's running straight from left or right to the goal post. And, man, you want that one back because he was open.
He puts it on the money.
The goal line there. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Cyclones. Ball's on the Upperman 25. You don't want to leave points on the field here again, Tony.
No, you don't. So, Twins right. Single receiver Rollins calling his own number. He's rolling right. And we've got a timeout by Upperman, so we'll go ahead and take it here. So with 9:58 left to go here until halftime, your score, Cyclones are up 10-0. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Ridgewood Barbecue is taking special orders for the holidays. Holiday gatherings are always best when the original Ridgewood Barbecue is part of the meal or party table. To order Ridgewood Barbecue by the pound now through New Year's Eve, call 538-7543 and call anytime for your carryout orders. There's something on the menu for everyone at the original Ridgewood Barbecue, 6 miles north of Elizabethton on Old Highway 19E at Bluff City. Still worth bypassing all the others for. Northeast Community Credit Union is the place for loans. Northeast Community Credit Union, proud Cyclones supporter for nearly 70 years.
Better than ever country. WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to beautiful Citizens Bank Stadium where your score, Cyclones are up 10-0 with 9:58 left to go here until halftime.
We're getting there. We'll bring you the updates as we're getting them. We got people sending us stuff all over the place. Hampton's leading 8-6 now. Highland's gone up 14-0 on a cold little knoll up in Rome Mountain tonight. And West said it best. That place is probably rocking up there tonight. So Cyclones need to score here. We got a 3rd down and 8 from the Bees 25.
Jet motion from left to right, Twins right. Rollins is rolling out to his right. He's still rolling. He sets, he throws, and Jake with a one-handed catch almost dropped in and out of the hands. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 8 from the 25-yard line.
that no man's land we talk about sometimes here, so they're going to go for this. 4th and 8, you'd like to see get maybe 4 on that one, 4 on this one, but they got to get the whole thing here now, so they're going to bring in Stevens again, take out the tight end, bring in Cam Baker, take out Stevens again.
So we're going to have trips to the right, single receiver left. Russell lined up to the right side of Rollins. Rollins back to pass. He's looking, he throws. And Jake gets it down inside the 15. He's still driving. He's going down inside the 10, and that's enough for a select 7 first down.
Cyclones a little lucky there. There's a missed route there. They almost ran into each other. Not quite sure who the ball was for. Doesn't matter. Jake goes in and grabs it. The net result is a select 7 first down. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, so they can get a first down without scoring. 9:34 to go. Bojangles score the game 10-0.
Jumbo, Rollins calls his own number. He's going out right to the right. He's still in. He's going to be pressed down from the behind.
First time I've seen that all year. Somebody hit him from the back, didn't they?
Yep. Going out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of 4. So we'll call it 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're going to say 2nd and 7. From the 8-yard line as the Cyclones looking over. Going to have the jumbo with double H to the right. Stevens right. Jake's one-on-one. And they're going to hand it to Russell.
No, he kept it.
He kept it. He read it. Give it 6.
Yes, sir. Half the B's go with the fake to Russell. Rollins pulls it, goes over the right side, walks in untouched. As the Cyclones go up now, 16-0 with 9:19 to go. That's the way you cap a drive right there, sir. Good job.
Yep.
Great read, good mix and pass. It looked like Russell had it. He pulled it out at the last second, went around, and basically he's not hit until he's already in the end zone.
Great read by number 10, Bryson Rollins. We got the crucial extra point coming up with the snap from Russell and the hold from Whaley and the kick from Smithdale. Waiting on the snap. It's a good snap. It's down. It's up. Blocked. Yep, blocked.
Left side, Tony, we've talked about it all year. They've watched the film. Yep. They crashed that side, and ball steps out, and the guy comes in between that gap from the wing man and the end man, and they do that 16-0. I'm sure Coach Briggs, Rumley Briggs, is down there.
She's her and the real Coach Witten's dissecting that right now.
9:19 to go here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Cyclones lead 16-0. We'll send it back for a quick 30-second timeout.
Integrity, trust, respect, and family. That's how Southern Finance has survived since 1959 in an ever-changing economy. Southern Finance specializes in small personal loans, auto loans, home and land loans, and more. Hometown lending for honest, hard-working people like you. Southern Finance welcomes less than perfect credit at the office across from the Bonnie Kate in downtown Elizabethton. To find the loan you need, call Southern Finance at 542-2165. Simply Elegant Catering and Bakery, 528 Elk Avenue, downtown Elizabethton, is currently accommodating all your catering needs, including baked items by special order.
Better than ever, WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Citizen Bank Stadium, where Cyclones are up 16-0 as Williams has got his feet up. Near side at the 40, back deep is Rollins and Metzger, standing about there on 15. Williams with the approach and the kick, and it's a high-spinning short kick. That's going to be fielded about the 20 from Rollins. He's across the 25 and 30. He's going to be tackled right just barely across the 30-yard line. It's the 31-yard line where the Bees will take over 1st and 10.
9:12 to go here in the first half. Cyclones leading 16-0. So we've got a couple more here. David Kelly, a former Cyclones, tuned in listening to us tonight. Joey Cronin listening to us tonight. Here on WBEJ 107.9, 1248 AM, and a lot of people beaming in tonight on Facebook. We appreciate everybody listening to us tonight.
Twins right, H-back right. Drummond goes to the left side of quarterback, and the quarterback's going to hand it to Drummond. Drummond's going to try over the right side. He's going to be hit, and he's still driving, and They're going to blow him dead up near the 35-yard line. So a gain of about 4 for the Bees. Going to bring up second down and 6.
Got word from Cloudland, forced a 3-and-out. Maverick Simmerly gets a huge sack to open the drive there. So Cloudland clinging to a 14-0 lead, still 8-6 up in Hampton. Bulldogs leading.
Bees break the huddle. They're going to have twins right, H-back, single receiver left. Drummond to the left side of the quarterback Butchess. Dutch is going to pull it. He's going to try over to the left. He's going to be hit by Russell.
Eli Williams.
Yep. Eli Williams hits him about the 38-yard line and stops him dead in his tracks.
Nate Stevens continues his excellent work at corner. He held him up. Eli Williams just come and popped him in the back. It's going to give him, what they give him, 2 yards on that?
Yep, so third down and 2.
Yep, third down and 2. Ball is on the Upperman 39-yard line. 8:02 to go here in the first half. Cyclones lead 6-0. Third down here. Cowbells ringing here at Citizens Bank Stadium for the Cyclone faithful.
As they rise to their feet, they're going to have single receiver left and right. It's going to be tight end right, H-back to the right. Now H-back flips over to the left side. Dutch is going to hand it to Drummond. Drummond's going over the left side. And Stacy, I don't think he got it.
Oh, man, he is caught by the whole right side of that Cyclone defense.
I don't know about that spot.
Let's see where that guy's going. That's going to be enough, Tony.
I don't know about that spot. I think he...
Deadman on the carry.
They're going to give him enough for a first down. As the Cyclone fans are like myself, we don't like that spot.
Well, I hope that side judge got his earmuffs on because he's getting ready to get a cussing here.
Yep.
First down for the Bees. They have it at their own 41 with 7:22 to go in the first half. Cyclones leading 16-0. Is that their first down? First down of the game comes with 7 minutes to go in the first half.
Now you got split backs. Drummond's going to be tossed out to Rollins.
Nice play, Mason.
Mason Ball made a great play.
He took on that blocker and did a good job. He gets a half a tackle on that. That young man's learning that position as we go.
He's growing up a lot.
Yes, sir, he is. Good play by them. They're going to, how in the world did he give him 2 yards?
2 yards.
I don't either, but anyway, 6:45 to go here.
Second down and 8 for the Bees as they're break the huddle. They're going to have single receiver left and right. They got H-back right, Drummond to the right, and Rollins in pistol formation behind Dutchess. Dutchess is going to run the quarterback option. They're going to pitch it out to Rollins. Rollins is strung outside, and he might have got back to the original line of scrimmage, but I don't know. We'll see where they mark it.
He lost at least 2 on that. Just a great job over there.
They're going to mark him right at the 42. Stacy, no gain.
Yep, Jake Roberts is able to.
A loss of 1, sorry.
Jake Roberts does a great job over on that side, holding them in, and that left side, Blake Stewart, Trenton Taylor, Donnie Marlin listening tonight, playing another stellar game at that defensive tackle.
Cyclone fans rise to their feet, third down, Cowbells are rolling. You got tight bunch to the left, single empty backfield, tight end, single receiver to the right. Now we're going jet motion from left to right. And the Dutchess is rolling to his left. He's going to throw it up, and it's going to be hit. And
get him on the ground.
Marking. He's still fighting. They're going to mark him short.
Man alive, Tony, their pass plays are they involve that quarterback just running back there and throwing it up.
Yep.
The guy's able to catch it there, and that's going to be close.
They're going to get
it. What about that mark either, Tony? It's going to be their second first down. I'm telling you, all he does is run back there and throw the ball up.
Yep.
So that time the receiver's able to find a little open spot in the middle. The result's going to be a 1st and 10 for Upperman. They're going to have it at the 49-yard line of the Cyclones with 5:50 to go in the first half. Cyclones leading 16-0.
Cyclones, you don't want them to score because they get the ball back. So going jet motion from left to right now. The flip over to the H-back. Drummond's going to try up the middle. He's going to be tackled ball forward up near the 47-yard line. A pickup of maybe 1 or 2. They're saying 2 yards. So bring up second down and 8 as we're under 5.5 minutes left to go here until halftime.
Trying a little different things here on this series, Tony. They're doing a little mix-up, trying to go a little outside. A wild throw here.
It'll be second and 8 from the 47.
Let's see. South Pittsburgh gets on the board as a 29-yard score. Landers leading 14-7 with 2:12 to go until halftime up in Roan Mountain. Halftime in Hampton. Hampton still leads 8-6.
And Drummond's still dragging his feet down inside the 45. He's going up near the 44-yard line. A pickup of about 4, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Bees.
Make sure we get it right now. Hampton's up 8-6. Hampton's up at halftime, and the Cloudland score is 14-7 now. Just a little bit to go before halftime.
As the Bees break the huddle, they're going to have twins to the right. They're going to have H-back and offset overload, tackle overload to the right. Now Rollins comes over to the left side of quarterback Butches. Butches is going to give it to Rollins.
No.
He can't run anywhere, State.
No.
At ankles hobble.
No, he went down that time without being touched.
Yeah.
So
there is no way he got up to the 45-yard line. There's no way. I'm sorry.
It's going to bring up a 4th down.
Wow.
They're in that area. They're going to take a chance.
Yeah.
Looks like they are. Nope.
Nope. They're going to bring in the punting unit. We think.
There's a bunch that came in there regardless. 4th down and 6. Ball is on the Cyclone 45. 3:42 to go until halftime. Upperman pulls into what appears to be punt formation.
Cyclones went punt safe with the defense still out there, and high snap, he gets it down, and Jake's going to get an end over end.
Get away
it's going
from
to
that
take
one.
a side bounce. It's going to roll down inside the 10-yard line and roll out of bounds, where the Cyclones will have it 1st and 10 at our own 10 with 3:23 left to go here till halftime, leading by a score of 16-0.
3:23 to go, Tony. It's time for one of those
3-minute drives.
3-minute drives we've seen here. Got to put up another score before halftime. Cyclones look like it really feels like they dominated this game for it to only be 16-0. So, low-scoring games here. That's what we're seeing up in Hampton. That's what we're seeing up in Cloudland tonight, and that plays to their favor. Trousdale's not going to be disappointed, I don't think, to be outplayed as much as they have been.
No. As Rollins will call his own number, he's going to cross the pin up near the 11-yard line, pick up of 1. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Cyclones. That Cyclones are going to have twins left and right, Russell to the right side of Rollins. Rollins play fake, going to throw it out here. One hops to Jake.
Yep, it's ground there.
Yeah.
Threw that in a little too quick.
Yeah, we don't want to turn the ball over back to them right now.
No.
Not without taking some time off.
6 or 8 seconds off the clock here. It's 2:54 to go. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Cyclones got it 3rd down and 9 now. Ball's on their own 11-yard line.
Same formation for the Cyclones. Trying to draw them offside. They don't draw them offside. Coach Whitten calls up the play, looking over. Play clock down to 17, plenty of time. Rollins back to pass. He steps up. He's got Dalton. Barely overthrew
Almost like the
Dalton.
one last week, wasn't it?
Yep.
Overthrows it. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Cyclones going to have no other choice but to punt it, and they take less than 30 seconds off the clock. 2:48 to go until halftime, so Rollins will have to punt this one away. And
standing at his own end zone.
Yep, he's going to be right at the goal line of the end zone. Need a good punt and a good bounce here.
Yep, as Metzer is standing for the Bees back about his own 45, and it's a wobbly snap. Rollins gets it off, and it's a high floating. It's going to land in a on bounce. That's across the 50 and check up about the 44-yard line where the Bees will take over 1st and 10 from their own 44. Stacy, you need a defensive stand here because we don't want to double dip.
No, that's how long? 46-yard punt for Rollins. Really about a 38-yard punt and a 15-yard roll there just about. Lucky that time. That snap's a little high. Rollins has to get it, immediately punts it. Gets off one of his better punts of the year right there, though, it looks like. So at least they're starting on their side of the field as Upperman has it. 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line with 2:37 away from halftime. Bojangles score the game. Cyclones lead 16-0.
50, jet motion from left to right, and Bunch will hand it to Drummond. Drummond's going to be hit right at the 45. Eli Williams tackled him right at 48. He falls forward to the 47-yard line.
stuck him.
Yes, he did.
That's the difference, Tony. And earlier in the year, that run right there ends up either in the end zone or 30 yards down the field.
First down.
He peels off there and just sticks him right where he touches it.
Yep.
Second down and 7. They're going to give him 3 on that from the 47. Clock continues to tick. 2:08 to go here in the first half of the semifinal game for your 2021 championship.
Trips right, tight end left, running back Drummond to the right side of Dutchess. Dutchess going to throw a quick bubble screen, and it's backward pass, and they're going to say an incomplete pass goes out of bounds. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 with 1:53 left to go here till halftime.
All right, watch one of these sandlot passes out here, Tony. Got the defensive backs need to make
him roll.
The key's going to be what linebacker's got to cover the backs out of the backfield, a little tight end, and then who's going to make the rush on the quarterback.
So we got tight trips to right, Twins left, empty backfield. Dutch is back to pass. He's rolling out to his left. He's still rolling. He's rolling. He's going to set, and it's going to be through the hands of Dalton Mitchell.
And then through the hands of Nate Stevens on the sideline.
Wow.
They can tell these passes, they're just up. They're going to sit back, and they're going to break on the ball. That's great. You get it. We don't want it to go through there. Good job by the Cyclones. A good stand. 1:46 to go. Upperman comes out to punt. The clock stops. Cyclones appear to be able to get the ball back here and still some time to try to score again before half.
3 timeouts as Dutchess is back to punt. Roberts standing by his own 25. He gets it away, and it's a watermelon-style punt that Jake's going to let it bounce, and it's going to be fielded right inside the 25 of Stacy. That's a hard ball to catch there when it don't move.
Well, you got a left-footed punter, and there's a reason why Bill Belichick looks for those left-footed punters, because it spins differently. Cold night like this, that ball's up there, and it's just it's like a knuckleball. That was a knuckleball, and you don't know what it's going to do when it lands. He calls a fair catch and realizes, I'm not going to try to catch that thing, and lets it go. Luckily, Upperman player touches it. Cyclones will take over 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line, their own 23, leading 16-0.
With 3 timeouts, 1:33 left to go. Twins left and right. Rollins back to pass, going to throw a quick screen out here to Jake. Jake's going to have it blown up. He's going to be wrestled out of bounds. They're going to give him forward progress to the 22, so he's going to lose a yard. They're jumping all over that, Stacy.
That's about 4 times they've run it in this game, so they're starting to see it. Pump and go would really be open right there where you do that little pump like that and just let Jake go on down the field. They'd never read that.
Rollins calls his own number. He's going to drive inside the 25, still driving his feet, and they're going to blow it dead up near the 27, 28-yard line.
Number 14 comes out there with the ball.
And he throws it at the foot of the referee. So it's the clock's ticking down.
I threw it at the foot of Hal down there.
Yeah, or
Hal didn't like that.
Yeah.
You got to be careful in there because what they're doing, they're standing them up and they're telling them to strip that ball. So if they don't have a quick whistle, we ain't had many quick whistles during this whole playoff run here. They're going to try to strip that ball, so you got to do a better job making sure you hold on to it.
Looks like
Coach ticking down. He's not going to call a timeout.
No, so it's 3rd down and 5 with 20 seconds left. Cyclones they're going to hand it to Russell. Russell patiently waiting. He's crossed the 30, 35, bounces outside. Good block down the field. He's crossed the 40. He's going to stiff arm. He's going out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That's a select 7 first down for the Cyclones. 10 seconds left to go. 1st and 10 from the Cyclones 45.
They changed the thinking here a little bit now that you've got the ball at the 45.
Still got 3 timeouts, but
I can see the wheels turning down there now, though, with the
his
big
brother in his ear.
With the big game by Russell. Here, Jake's going down the field here.
Yeah, you got Twins to the right, and it's going to be a false start.
And that will change the play again.
Yep. So it's going to they run 2 seconds off as the tight end or H-back move forward. So they're going to back it up 5 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Cyclones.
False start on the Cyclones.
Good 10 seconds back on the clock. Yeah. So they're going to put 10 seconds back on. It's going to be first down and 15 from the Cyclones. They got it from their own 40, leading 16-0. As we wait for them to set the clock back. Yeah, there we go.
See if that changes his play if he don't try something down the field. First and 15 for the Cyclones at the 40-yard line. As the referee is they're talking and won't start until the snap. So now Upperman's going to call a timeout. So that's their third and final timeout. So, Stacy, let's go ahead and go back to the station for this quick 30. We come back, we'll have the final 10 seconds. But let you know your Cyclones are up 16-0. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Stop in and shop the very wide variety of jewelry gifts this Christmas season at Jewelers Bench, Broad Street, Elizabethton, before you buy anywhere else. Shop Jewelers Bench for diamond studs, diamond tennis bracelets, rubies, sapphires, and emerald jewelry, and most any impressive gift you can think of. Jewelers Bench is open 9:30 to 6 weekdays and on Saturdays till 4 for your Christmas shopping convenience. Merry Christmas from John and Sherry and all the staff at Jewelers Bench across from Hardee's on Broad Street, Elizabethton. The drive-through window is open for your convenience at Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school with quality prescriptions for people and pets. FM 107.9, AM 1240, WBEJ, Elizabethton, Tennessee.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. Coming off a timeout. Still, Cyclones are up 16-0 with 10 seconds left to go here until half as they break the huddle from the sidelines. Stacey, you're going to have a single receiver left, twins right, H-back to the, or tight end H-back to the right. Russell will be lined up to the right side of Rollins.
They're going to run one big long pass here again. They'll try that.
Rollins back to pass. He's looking. He's going to throw it up for no one as it's over. It's in between, so it's going to run 5 seconds. Also, it's going to bring up second down and 15.
Dalton Mitchell's running right down the middle of the field, wide open. Right over him. I don't know if he'd have scored, Tony, but it would have been a big gain if he could have got it and got down. So I'm sure the Cyclones are going to be content here. I don't know if they'll try that again.
I look for him to throw some type of bubble or something right here. Trips right, single receiver to the left. And there it is. Bubble out to Jake. Jake gets it across 40, 45. Still dancing at the 50. And he retreats, and he's going to be slammed out of bounds. And that's going to do it for the first half. So at halftime, your score, Cyclones are up 16-0. We'll go back to the station for this 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the first half recap and scoring highlights courtesy of Mr. West. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Serving Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia since 1984, McLean's Pest Control has the solution to your residential or commercial pest control issues. Ready to buy or build your forever home? McLean's provides wood-destroying insect prevention services as well as conducts inspections for the sale or purchase of homes. McLean's has been blessed to be voted Best Pest Control in Elizabethton. When nuisance pests invade your nest, give McLean's a call at 543-7088. 543-7088. The season has returned to enjoy Nachos Navidad at Taco John's Elizabethton.
Feliz Navidad. Taco John's wants you to have a happy holiday the Mexican way with Nachos Navidad. Lots of fresh-made corn tortilla chips piled high and topped with all kinds of delicious things. Nachos Navidad from Taco John's. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart and from Taco John's.
Broad at Sycamore Streets, Elizabethton. Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. With the pandemic continuing in place, don't panic. See Tom and Jerry at Clayton Homes of Elizabethton for all your home needs, where you always get 100% satisfaction for both product and service. Clayton Homes of Elizabethton is your low price leader for manufactured homes. You'll get the lowest home prices always at Clayton Homes of Elizabethton. So shop us first or shop us last for the guaranteed lowest home prices in the area. From Tom and Jerry at Clayton Homes of Elizabethton, 90D Bypass, open Monday through Saturday.
Cold weather is here. Get the professionals from Advanced Heat Pump Systems to maintain your system. Advanced Heat Pump Systems installs and repairs all brands and types of home heating equipment, including oil furnaces. With more than 40 years of experience, you can be assured they will get the job done right the first time. You'll always get a live person when you call Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Call 926-2665 and let Advanced Heat Pump Systems keep your home comfortable today.
Larry and Reba Winchester at Winchester Quality Flooring, 110 West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, wishes best of luck to the 2021 Elizabethton Cyclones.
Better than ever, WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Citizens Bank Stadium for your state semifinal game as your Elizabethton Cyclones are leading the Upperman Bees 16-0. Joined as always by Wes Hostclaw tonight. Wes, let's go ahead and recap the scoring in the first half, and let's give our listeners some stats.
Yeah, Cyclones came out of the gate with a 35-yard return from Nate Stevens, and they pushed it deep into Upperman territory for the 13-play drive. It was stalled inside, but it was capped by a 22-yard field goal from Sean Smith-Deal with 5:03 remaining in the first quarter. Cyclones only needed 11 seconds to get back on the board. The kickoff was short and high, and it bounced away from the Upperman player, and it was recovered by Blake Stewart. Cyclones needed 2 plays after that. Rollins struck a wide-open Jake Roberts in the end zone with a 28-yard score. 10 points in 11 seconds there, and the orange and black was up on the board. The two teams then swapped interceptions. Defensively, Jake Roberts picked off Ty Duchess on the second play of Upperman's first offensive possession, and then Elizabethton drove the ball in, close to scoring, but Rollins was intercepted in the end zone by Carter Shanks. The Bees went nowhere, were held to a punt, and the Cyclones closed the first quarter with a big first down from Cade Russell. And then they moved the chains behind Rollins in a big fourth down conversion pass to Roberts. Rollins then faked the handoff to Russell and pushed it in the end zone from 7 yards out. It was 16-0, and with a blocked point after 9:19 on the clock there in the second quarter. The Bees found some success offensively with 3 first downs to push the ball into Cyclone territory, but they were held, and neither team added to the scoreboard as the half closed out 16-0. For Elizabethton, 180 yards of total offense, 113 on the ground, 67 passing, 11 first downs, 2 penalties for 10 yards. Bryson Rollins 7 of 14 with the interception there for 66 yards. And he also had 66 yards on the ground on 14 carries. Cade Russell 43 yards on 8 carries, and Jake Roberts caught all 7 of Rollins' completions for 66 yards and a touchdown, and he had the big interception there defensively. For the Bees, only 17 plays from scrimmage, not counting punts, 26 yards of total offense, 17 yards on the ground, 9 yards passing, 3 first downs, 1 penalty for 15 yards. Ty Duchess 1 of 7 for 9 yards with the interception. Their leading tailback, Jackson Rollins, had 3 carries for 0 yards, and Terrence Dedman was their leading rusher, 6 carries, 18 yards, and then, of course, Carter Shanks had their interception there. But outside of the one drive after the Cyclones' second quarter touchdown where they got 3 first downs, the Bees moved nowhere offensively. But another stout performance defensively by the Cyclones, and you got to give Upperman some credit. You know, they did a pretty good job, stalling the Cyclones there defensively on their end too. But the Cyclones, got on the board there.
Yep, you said it correctly until that last drive they had no first down, 25 yards, I think you said.
Yep.
Just another outstanding performance. Only criticism is 16-0.
Yeah.
Felt like they should have had a lot more.
Should have had a lot more points. Missed some opportunities there. A couple overthrows. The one pass was underthrown there in the end zone there. Looked like it could have been a touchdown there to Jake, but it was underthrown, was picked off, and then Jake was wide open there. The ball kind of fell as a band there. Had a couple missed opportunities there, but the Cyclones have scored and got on the board when it counted, and the defense has just backed it up. If you can't get points on the ground, the defense is not letting Upperman go anywhere. They got as close as the Cyclones 45, on that side of the ball, and then they were just stalled and had to punt. But the defensive game plan the last 2 weeks, they're just doing their job right now.
And geez Louise, how neat is it to say we're leading 16-0 in the state semifinal game to go to the state championship, and we're only leading 16-0. I don't mean it that way. You got to win this game and get to next week.
Right.
Real quick, score near and dear to your heart. Highlanders still leading 14-7. They're in halftime, right?
Yep, 14-7 Clallan, and Hampton's. They just started the third quarter. Hampton was up 8-6 there. With the ball right there. Hopefully they can hold. I know that South Pittsburgh had kind of got a little stymied there early in the game, and they connected on the pass there. So we're hoping both teams hold. Obviously, would love for all of us. Just got an update that Hampton punted on the first possession of the second half there.
Okay, we're going to keep you updated on all your Carter County teams playing tonight in this semifinal Black Friday night here in the TSSAA playoffs, as we have a 1A, 2A, and 4A team playing in Carter County tonight with the hopes of going to Chattanooga next week to play for the 2021 state championships. Here at Citizens Bank Stadium, we've got about 12:37 to go at halftime. Cyclones are leading 16-0. We're going to send it back to the station here for just a moment, and then when we come back, we're going to have our halftime segment. We have special guest this week is Director of Schools, Dr. Richard Van Huss, and Mr. Van Huss is going to talk to us about some things, including the HS Alumni Association that's starting at Elizabethton High School. It's going to give you a chance to connect, a chance to give, a chance to inspire, and a chance to remember. Hashtag is Cyclone Alumni. Go to www.ecschools.net, click About, and they're going to give you some. It's not completely up and running yet. He's going to talk about it, but colleges have it, a lot of high schools have it, and it's time that the Elizabethton Cyclones have it, and it's coming. And you'll hear Mr. Van Huss talk about it. So we'll hear this word from our sponsors. We'll hear from the Director of Schools, Richard Van Huss, and then we're going to come back as the Cyclones are 2 periods away from going back to the state championships to defend their title. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding area for around 40 years, offering physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. The facility is clean, faces are friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter their doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game. People you know, caring for people you love. And go Cyclones!
We all love Carter County for many reasons. It's the breathtaking views from Roan Mountain, the historical spirit of downtown Elizabethton, the summer playground of Watauga Lake, and everything in between. Carter County Bank is proud to call this our home. It's our pride and joy, and we know it's yours too. We would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for your business and support. Since 1939, it's been our mission to put customers first and offer services that help make your life easier. We are Carter County's bank, and this is home. Carter County Bank, a division of Bank of Tennessee, member FDIC.
Do more of what you love. Expect more from your education. Achieve more of your goals. At Northeast State, we offer more than 135 programs of study, small class sizes, and we have a 90% job placement rate. Now is the time to do more. We are dedicated to guiding you through every step, from admissions to enrolling in classes to graduation. Visit northeaststate.edu and apply today.
Eat at one of the most popular places in Elizabethton, Jay's Corner at the corner of Lynn Avenue and F Street downtown. Jay's Corner was voted Reader's Choice for the best burger in town, and you'll also love Jay's Barbecue, smoked wings, hot dogs, subs, salads, and a very wide selection of sandwiches. Jay's Corner is open daily except Sunday to eat in or carry out. You can also call ahead at 547-3300 to have your order ready for pickup. Jay's Corner, Lynn at F Street, Elizabethton, also featuring daily specials, ice cream, and shakes. See the full menu on Facebook. Watson's Marine off Highway 11E Bluff City is where you'll find one of the area's best selections of fishing tackle and marine accessories, plus the latest Camas, Phoenix, and Vexus boat selections. Watson's Marine also has Mercury and Yamaha outboard engines. Owner Aaron Green and sales and tackle shop manager Rex Pendergrass invite you to stop in soon and look at all the latest models and merchandise. Watson's Marine, Highway 11E, 2 miles from Bristol Motor Speedway towards Johnson City.
Celebrate the holidays in magical downtown with shopping, dining, and more. Merry Christmas and happy holidays from Main Street, Elizabethton. Go Cyclones!
WBEJ. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our halftime edition of your WBEJ 1240 AM 107.9 FM coverage of Elizabethton Cyclone football. The special guest tonight is we have the superintendent of the Elizabethton City School System, Richard Van Huss, with us. Coach Van Huss, thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely.
First. And
appreciate the invite.
Let's talk a little bit about, we're in the middle of this game right now, a semifinal game for the chance to go to Chattanooga this year to play for the championship. But talk of the town is that last week in Greenville. I told Coach Whitten during our show pregame, I don't think I've ever seen a better victory for the Cyclones. Talking to a man that has won 2 state championships, I don't think there's ever been a bigger victory for the Cyclones than last week.
Well, he echoed exactly what you said, post-game. I mean, just everything to build up to that game. And like you said, it's hard to believe we would say that for a team that went 30-0 last year, lost 1 game in 3 seasons, to say that about that particular game. But just everything came together for the Cyclones that night. And the Cyclones were the reason that happened. I mean, they had a great game plan and came out and focused on that game plan, and they just out-executed Greenville all the way around. It was a great night.
Let's talk a little bit about your position there. How does it make you feel to know that, every superintendent thinks their school system's the best, and you look at a lot of things, and, sometimes it's hard to get the public excited, when you say, hey, we're number 1 in math in the state of Tennessee, and you should, and that's very important. Strong academic tradition at Elizabethton, but what kind of value is it to have a 2-time state championship team and one now that's got a good chance to repeat? Sure. What kind of stage does that set for you as a superintendent?
Absolutely. So I've always said that athletics, that's the front porch of the school system. They're going to see more people are going to see your school system represented by student athletes in ball games than any other time. We have an audience out here, 3,000 to 4,000 every Friday night, and we can't get that in any other venue. So athletics are very important. They're very important because they're able to teach things on the field of play that's hard to do in a classroom. We're very, very proud of our academics, and that's first and foremost. We want to put out students that are ready to enter the workforce, go on to post-secondary, whatever their decision may be. But athletics play a strong part in that. You talk about the well-rounded student, and athletics, extracurriculars play a big part in that, whether it's the band. Again, any athletic team that you want to pick, maybe it's an aviation club that you're a part of or whatever. So we spend a lot of time and effort in trying to find something that every student that walks through these halls can plug into and find where they belong. Whether it's, again, aviation, maybe it's the new Naval Cadet program that Coach Bressnell started that we're very, very proud of. So we continue to try to build those avenues and those options for students.
Speaking of that, piggybacking on that, I talked to Coach Hurley. East Side become a 5-star. I mean, that is, he's pounding his chest, in which he should be.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's phenomenal for an elementary school to be recognized.
Yeah. So when you talk about growth, they received 5s, which is the highest mark across the board. So typically 1 year's growth would earn you a 3. And so they had 5s across the board in the middle of a pandemic. So that's just tremendous, and it just speaks to the people that we have. Everywhere I go, when people talk to me about Elizabeth, and I say what sets us apart, our people, our teachers, our staff, as well as our students. And the sense of community that we have here is just unbelievable. I joke all the time. I think if we had a tic-tac-toe team, we'd have people that would show up to support it, because that's just the way Elizabethton is. They love the students, they love what goes on here. The sense of community is unlike anywhere else, period.
And I remember a couple of weeks ago, Mr. Valentine had a kickoff to the band for them going state championship. Probably neighborhood of 1,500 people out here on a Thursday night just to see an 8-minute band performance. That is what you're alluding to with the pride that this community has, and it starts with when they're 4 and 5-year-olds.
Speaks volumes for, again, just the community and the way it supports everything that goes on here.
And final question I've got before I turn it back to Stacy. We've been doing this little halftime segment for going on, this is our 3rd year, and it's entitled, What Does It Mean to Be a Cyclone? You walked up and down these halls, You coached on the football field, you coached on the basketball field, you got 2 of your kids walking these halls. Tell us and tell our listeners, what does it mean to Richard Van Hust, not Coach Van Hust, but Richard Van Hust, the citizen, to be an Elizabethton Cyclone?
Yeah. So it is special. I've been able to be a part of 7 different semifinal appearances, 3 back in the 90s when, I really think they set the stage for the success that we're seeing now. And this, Stacy, being from Elizabethton, we've always been the underdog. Everyone was bigger than us. We had to fight uphill for everything that we earned, and just that blue-collar sense that this community has built, and our school system's taken on that identity, and our athletic programs have taken on that identity. So, again, just, there's so much pride in everything we do here because we do it the right way, and we do it with hard work. So that's what, to me, being a Cyclone's all about, and I think that's why people, even after they've graduated, they're still gravitating back to Elizabethton and what goes on here. And I think you guys know we're starting an alumni association as well, and so we're really ramping that up. There'll be a lot of information about that at the ball game Friday, but we've had some tremendous people that have, again, walked these halls that are doing unbelievable things all over the world, and we want our current students to be able to tap into that. And other places have alumni associations, but I just know this is going to be huge. The response already has just been tremendous, and so again, it's such a prideful place because of the way we do things and the hard work. So that's what it means to me.
Tony took my question. I was going to ask you what it means to be a Cyclone, and I'll just echo what you said. Yeah. Mr. Van Hust, thank you very much for everything you do for the school system. Thank you for joining us tonight, sure. And I can't think of a better way to cap the Thanksgiving edition of WBEJ's coverage of Elizabethton High School football than to have the head man here with us tonight to talk about what it means to be a Cyclone, where not only the program's at, but also the school system. We'll be back after these words from our sponsor as Tony and I bring you the second half of the semifinal game as the Cyclones continue their track to Chattanooga for the 4A state championship game.
Home loans, construction, auto, and personal loans, all available now at Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank in Elizabethton, Johnson City, and in Mountain City. Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank is your hometown independent community bank since 1937, also offering business checking, certificates, IRAs, and both mobile and online banking. Stop by the Elizabethton Federal office nearest you for more information. Apply for a mortgage online at elizfed.com. Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank, equal housing lender and member FDIC. Now, there's so much more than just shipping at the UPS store, 106 Broad Street, Elizabethton. No matter what your printing need might be, the UPS store provides printing for everything, including business cards, yard signs, decals, invitations, envelopes, promotional items, banners, and any other outdoor signage. For any printing need you have, and holiday shipping needs too, see the UPS store, 106 Broad Street, Elizabethton, locally owned and ready to serve you 7 days a week. The UPS store also provides notary service. Cold nights are back, making the hot lasagna, spaghetti, ravioli, and other hot Italian foods at Dino's taste even better. From the American menu, try Dino's hot hamburger steak with mashed potatoes and gravy. And a new item to warm you up this time of year in more ways than one is Johnny Red's Hot Chicken. Ask about Johnny Red's Hot Chicken next time you eat at Dino's, where you can also enjoy a ribeye steak at lunchtime. And on Fridays and Saturdays, Dino's offers a 10-ounce prime rib dinner with salad inside. Dino's, downtown Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, open from 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Russ Swaney Real Estate is Elizabethton's oldest, most experienced real estate firm. Russ Swaney, David Collins, Deborah Sutherland, and Julia Adams combine their efforts to give their clients the utmost in experienced real estate service with a proven record of success. Whether listing your property to sell, searching for a new home, or needing the services of a professional auctioneer, Russ Swaney Real Estate offers their clients the utmost in service. If it's real estate, it's time to call Russ and his team. They get the job done. Finance your next automobile with a loan rate as low as 1.79% APR at Happy Valley Credit Union, Elizabethton, where this offer is extended into November. Come in and ask a Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer for full details, as loan restrictions do apply. You could be driving a new or used car with a low payment based on a very low 1.79% APR. This loan offer has been extended for a limited time at Happy Valley Credit Union, corner of Lynn Avenue and C Street, Elizabethton. Depend on Valley Forge Wholesale Cherokee Drive behind Tractor Supply to be fully stocked with all the essential items, toys, and gifts you'll want this upcoming holiday season.
WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to halftime as they restarted the clock here at Citizens Bank Stadium, where your Cyclones are leading 16-0. We got a couple updates, Stacy, on county teams.
Yep, Trousdale County comes out and they have a run call back on a touchdown run call back. They turn right around though and get a 77-yard touchdown run. Take a lead 14-8 over Hampton. Hampton then fumbles the kickoff. Trousdale County returns it for a touchdown. So with a little bit about halfway through the third period, Trousdale now leads 20-8. Up in Roan Mountain, South Pittsburgh evens things up with a 14-yard run. So they're tied 14-14, probably about almost halfway through the third period in Roan Mountain. So we got a tie. We got a tie with Cloudland and South Pittsburgh. Trousdale takes up a 20-8 lead against the Bulldogs in Hampton. So close game. So anything can happen. It's no blowout by any means at this point in time.
Yep.
Here we've got 16-0. The Cyclones are leading as we just had a little extension on the halftime, but we're down to less than 35 seconds to go before we get started.
A couple more quick shout-outs. Just got a text. Stephen Ashley, Grindstaff, listening to us down there in Florida. Maybe he can wheel some of that warm weather up here for the next little bit.
You'll get no sympathy from anybody up here, as cold as it is out there tonight. But I've never seen so many Carhartts and big blankets in a long time. But the Cyclone faithful come out tonight, and I'm sure they're out in Hampton and Cloudland tonight. We talked about, man, it's just 16-0, but this is a semifinal game. You get to play in the state championship, so they're supposed to be close. They're supposed to be hard, and Cyclones control us tonight. You'd just like to see more points here, and I'm sure that was a point of conversation at halftime.
And, we've left some points on the board, and we've had some scoring opportunities that didn't take advantage of it. So, the Cyclones are going to have, but like you said, Upperman, they're 12-1 for a reason.
Yep, but they had 25 yards in the first half, Tony. That was the stats. Yeah, they had 3 first downs that all came on one drive. It was the next to the last drive there before halftime. So Cyclones just need to hold on for 2 more quarters here, get a couple more scores, and let's put this thing to rest and start packing for Chattanooga.
I agree with you 110%. As the Bees will be getting the ball, they'll be going from right to left as you're listening to us at home, and we do appreciate everyone who is listening to us. And Stacey, we got a couple more quick scores of interest. Oakland and Maryville tied up at 14 at halftime.
Pals up big over West, 28-0. You saw that one.
We missed that one. Both of us will miss that. Alcoa just being Alcoa, 42-0.
Let's go down there and see one we care about. Haywood and Tullahoma tied at 7 in the first quarter.
In first quarters, the winner will advance to Chattanooga to face the winner of this game. As we got a new kicker on, it's Sean Smith-Deal. Will be kicking, and back deep you're going to have Rollins and also number 4, Metzer, standing about their own 15, 16-yard line. As waiting on the referee to blow it in.
There we go,
Finally he blows it in, so Smith-Deal is taking his steps back as we're waiting to get this second half underway. Play clock already down to 15 seconds. Smith-Deal with the approach. And the kick, it's a high spinning kick that's going to be fielded by Rollins at his own 20, 25-30, 35-40, and there comes a flag thrown all the way from Happy Valley. He gets it across midfield down into Cyclone territory. That's going to come back, Stacy.
I hope so, because he got it across midfield.
He flew that
little punch kick right there. They run that too much, Tony. They absolutely run that too much. Cyclone's going to get a break here because there's had to be a hold or a block in the back. Do you see the call yet? I'm sorry.
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They're going to mark it from about the 28-yard line, so it's going to be a holding against
on the Bees.
Upperman, so it'll be backing them up to about the inside their own 20.
Got an update here, Tony. Cloudland regains the lead, 3-yard score from Seth Birchfield. Had the 2-point conversion. Cloudland leads 22-14, 5:28 to go in the third period.
Wow. Good thing. The thing about successful 2-point conversions is the other team has to match it.
You have to match it. That's right.
So the Bees are going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. They're going to have twins right, twins left, or single receiver left.
The 1st and 10 from the 19.
Tailback to the left side of the quarterback, H-back to the right. Waiting on the referee to blow it in. And he blows it in, waiting on the snaps. Dutch is going to call his own number, and he's going to try over the right side. He's going to go up near, maybe across the 20, and up near the 21 or 22-yard line, see where they mark it. Pickup of about 4.
Met first by Trenton Taylor.
See, they're going to mark it on the 22.
Yes.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 8. He only gave him 2 yards there. 2nd down and, well, make up your mind. 2nd down and 7 from the 22-yard line. 11:20 to go here in the third period of your semifinal game. 2021 championship series.
Trips right, single receiver to left. Dutchess is going to hand to Rollins. Rollins is going to try over the left side. He's going to bounce it out back to the right. He's going to be tackled immediately.
Good job,
right
Nate
at the 25. Nate Stevens made a great job, and also
Bradley Cannon.
Brad Cannon.
Staying home. They're learning. These games against Ray County, those games against Anderson County earlier in the year, games against Boone. Cyclones have seen this type of run and the cross bucks, the traps, and so forth, the little misdirections. They've seen this, so those games have prepared them for this. It brings up a 3rd down and 4. The ball's on the 25-yard line of the Bees. 10:33 to go. In the third period, your Cyclones leading 16-0.
Twins right, double tight, H-back to the right. And they're going to try to, he's going to try over the left side. He's going to be tackled. Maybe. They're going to give him a yard, but I just don't see it.
A little early Christmas present for the Bees. It's a 1 yard, but it's still going to be 4th down. They're going to call it 4 yards. 4th down and 4. The ball's on the 26. 10 minutes to go here in the third period. And once again, they do a line shift here. Looks like a punt for the Bees. Rollins is back now, just past midfield in Cyclone territory. Had a lot of good punch tonight. They got a guy out here all by himself, so they finally pick him up. He's double teaming.
Waiting on the snap, and they're going to they're going to call a fake, and it's going to come back.
There was a fake, and number 80 right there was getting ready to catch it too. Is that 80?
Yeah. Where on that end over there?
Yes.
14.
Number 80 is going to get it, and he just told Jeriah Griffith, you come over here, you didn't see 80 running clear. So.
And let's see what the penalty is. Upperman's pointing against the Cyclones.
Oh, they line up offsides.
And it's going to be offsides against the Cyclones. So
nobody jumped. Somebody had to line up offsides. You can't have that on a punt.
No, not when you got it back in their own territory. So that's going to give Upperman 1st down at the Cyclones at their own 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
So we got just under 9 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Cyclones are still winning 16-0.
A little confusion here.
As
switching people in and out.
But the side judge and the referee is trying to get together.
They're trying to give us some more time on the clock. It ran off a little bit. A little trouble getting our traction here in the game-wise. I mean, we got to take a little bit too long to get things rolling here. And now they're going to put more time back on 9:37. That's what they have right now.
Lord, I didn't think you had to run a minute off.
No. Maybe so cold down there. I don't think their hands are working well.
Yeah. You might be right. So we got a break in the action. Wes, you got any updates we can give our listeners? Hampton's 20-8 at the end of 3. Trousdale. And still 22-14 Cloudland in the third quarter.
Hampton's chasing those points right now. They got to get some stops on Trousdale. They've got 12 minutes to go in that ball game. They got to hold on, and it looks like we're not quite finished with the third quarter up in Cloudland. Still, Landers lead 22-14.
As I think they finally, now you're going to the other side, Stacy. So,
all right, South Pitt just fumbled. Cloudland recovered that fumble. So, yep. I may have to hold Wes in the press box up here if the Highlanders make it down to Chattanooga, and that'll be all right. We'll let him fly.
You've got experience in that. I can speak for that.
Well, again, we tell the listeners that they may not have heard what all happened last week because we were so daggone excited, but no apologies for being excited after that ball game.
It's 100% genuine. I can promise you that. Has some conversations going on between Upperman's head coach and the side judge and also the head referee. I don't know what it could be over.
What began as a vision for a young nurse is now a heritage for over 4 generations at Ivy Hall. With a 5-star rating by Medicaid Medicare, residents at Ivy Hall receive the best physical, speech, and occupational therapy in the area. And now respiratory therapy services are offered on staff too, all in a new state-of-the-art facility. Physician and nursing services to aid the healing process are also provided. All insurance is accepted at Ivy Hall, 301 South Watauga Avenue, Elizabethton, and online at ivyhallnursinghome.com.
Right. H-back right. And they're going to hand it to Rollins, going over the left side, and he's going to be one-arm tackled. And
you can't throw the ball back like that.
Yeah, that's a little backyard ball right there. As he was going to throw a flag as number 66 just slammed, shoved one of the Cyclone defender. That was hard to describe.
Well, it's well after the play.
He was down and he lateral, and he started to run, and they knocked the ball out of his hand, and then one of the Uppermen took offense to it and shoved Grayson Hatfield right in front of the referee.
Right in front of the referee. That's the best place to do it. Dead ball, so they're going to come down. They're going to call it both sides.
I don't know how it was both sides. So it's going to end up being a wash, so it's unsportsmanlike against Upperman and also offsetting fouls. So it's going to repeat second down, so it should be second down, and they're going to say he gained 2 yards on that. Wow. Up to the 34-yard line.
Second and 7 from the 38.
They're giving 3, Tony.
They're going to give him 3.
Second down 7. Ball's on the 38. 9:11 to go here in the third period. Cyclones lead 16-0. Slow start here to the third period.
Very slow. Upperman's going to play fake. Dutch is going to throw a slant. Dalton Mitchell jumped it, but went right through his hands.
You know, they're running good routes, Tony, but the Cyclones are just sitting back there reading it, trying to jump on the ball. Receivers look like they're open, but the Cyclones are coming in. Just really want to have that pick right there. But it's incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Ball still on the 34. 9 minutes exactly to go in the third period. Here come the Cowbells on a big 3rd down and 7 for the Bees.
Yep, as the Cyclone fans stand up to their feet, ringing the cowbells. On a cold night here at the Citizens Bank Stadium, they're breaking out. They're going to have twins right, twins left, empty backfield, tight end to the left. Now they're going to be a whistle, timeout. Timeout Upperman. So we'll go ahead and go back to the station for this 30-second timeout. While we do, we'll let you know Cyclones are up 16-0. We're back after this 30.
Come see the all-new 401 Hatcher Lane showroom location of your AMAR automatic garage door opening system dealer in Elizabethton, Rocky Top Garage Doors. Mitch Parlier, owner of Rocky Top Garage Door Service, has provided sales, service, and installation of garage doors for over 30 years and is Elizabethton's AMAR door and linear and liftmaster door opener dealer. Tell them what to do if their garage door breaks, Lexi.
Call my papa, Rocky Top Garage Door, 518-1516.
Learn more about Rocky Top Garage Doors online at rockytopgaragedoor.com. Northeast Community Credit Union is the place for loans. Northeast Community Credit Union, proud Cyclones supporter for nearly 70 years.
Better than ever country. WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Citizens Bank Stadium where we're coming out of a timeout. And Stacey, got a quick update?
Yep. End of the third period. Cloudland's up 22-14 when they resume play. Cloudland will have the ball at the South Pitt 5-yard line.
Upperman's got quads to the left, empty backfield. Dutchess is rolling out to his left. He's rolling. He's going to set, and he's going backfield. He's going across the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. And he's going down inside the 20. Fumbles the ball.
Jake knocks the ball out of his hands as he goes by and recovers the fumble. Huge run by the quarterback for South Pittsburgh, for Upperman. And it looks like he put a fake on Jake as he went by him. Jake reaches out, touches the ball out, then recovers the fumble. So the net result of that long run is the Cyclones are going to have it 1st and 10 at the Upperman 17. No, at the Cyclone 17. Yep. Wow, what a big turnaround. That was the biggest play they've had by far. And he made a move on Jake, but Jake just punched the ball out, and the guy kept going without the ball, and Jake lands on the ball.
Now time
good as a punt.
Yep. Now it's time for the Cyclones to answer.
Yeah, we're already at 8:43 to go here, and the Cyclones haven't touched the ball in the second half.
Yep. And Rollins is going to hand it off to Stevens. Stevens is going to try up the middle, and he's going to be hit for... They're going to say he lost a yard. They're going to say he lost a yard, so it's going to bring up 2nd down, and
Stevens on the carry.
No, they put it back at the original line. Yeah.
Bet first by Kite.
23 to go here, 2nd down. Well, you're right, Tony. They're going to say 2nd and 11 here.
2nd down and 11.
Cyclones leading 16-0. This is their first offensive series of the second half.
Twins right, single receiver left. Rollins, he's going to hand it to Stevens. Stevens is going to try the jump cut on the left, but he's shoestring tackled up for about a 3-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 9 from the 18-yard line.
3rd and 9.
Well, Coach Wittendial's up here. He's going to put Trips over here on the right.
Yep, Trips right, tight end left. Stevens lined up to the right side of Rollins. Rollins play fake. We'll throw a quick tunnel out here to Dalton. Dalton gets it, makes a move. He's across the 30 or 25, 20, up near the 24-yard line where he's stopped short of the 1st down right at the 25. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 2 for the Cyclones.
I see no punt team coming out. Now I do. He thought about it.
Yeah, he did.
He thought about it. 4th down and 3, but the ball's on your own 24, 7-14 to go in the 3rd period. Safe call by Coach Witten here. You know he wanted to go for it.
Yeah, you know, other Witten was in his ear.
But you don't want to take a chance here in the semifinal game. So Rollins is back to punt now. Upperman B is back at his 38-yard line.
Rollins gets it. He patiently waits. He gets it away, and it's end over end. That's going to take a Cyclone bounce and hit it to 35, roll down inside the 30, and down inside the 30, down at the 27-yard line, where it will be down.
The Bears will take over 1st and 10.
Well, flipped the field here. Flipped it on the knockout by Roberts on the long run by the quarterback for Upperman. And then Cyclones kind of stymied there a little bit. Good play call for Mitchell. Mitchell just could not get that last 4 yards there, so they have to punt. But Rollins, again, gets off a good punt, gets a good roll.
In the 4th quarter,
the Upperman Bees will take
20,
it.
Hampton 14.
Take it
now
at
20 to 14, Trousdale.
2014, yep, Trousdale County 2014. Hampton scores in the 4th period. 1st and 10 from their own 27. The Bees have it. 6:44 to go.
Hand off to Drummond. Drummond's going to try over the right side, and he's going to be hit and tackled by, looks like Mason Ball.
Deadman on the carry.
Yep. No, Eli.
Eli Williams.
Yep. Pick up about 2 yards, Stacy, as Eli come flying through that B gap.
Lunsford had a 2-yard touchdown run for Hampton. They cut the lead 20 to 14. Cloudland got held in 4 downs on the 5-yard line. So about 6:41 to go up in Hampton, trailing by a touchdown. Cloudland clinging to the 22 to 14 lead.
Twins right. And Dutchess is going to call his own number, trying to the right. He patiently lowers his shoulder. He's still driving. He's across the 45 and 40, and he's going to get to the 46-yard line where he'll have enough for a B 1st down. Good hard run.
Too much.
Yes, way too much, but good run by the quarterback.
That first by number 55, Bree Turner.
Got John Burr and Trinity Allen listening to us up in Crowbottom area, Valley Forge. Glad to have them listening to us again tonight as we are in the 3rd period, 5:46 to go in the 3rd period. Cyclones leading 16-0. Little momentum by Upperman now, though, on this drive.
as they got Twins left. Now they're motioning H-back from left to right, and they're going to hand it to Drummond. Drummond's trying over the right. He cuts back to the left. He's being met by Williams. He crumbled the ball. And
ball's out.
He's that, and then
they
said he's down, but never did see a whistle, but they're going to mark him down after about a 1-yard gain. Also, Stacy, Mike Ward and Elizabethton Police Department are listening to us. So it's going to be a gain of 1 at the 47-yard line. Second down and 9.
5 minutes to go here in the third period, 16-0. Cyclones lead, second down and 9. Upperman has it on their own 47-yard line.
They're going to have Twins to the left, tight end, H-back to the right, Drummond to the right side of the quarterback, Dutchess. Dutchess is going to go to the right. He's patiently waiting. He cuts back to the left. 2 hands on the ball. He's across the 40 into Cyclone territory down near the 36-yard line. Another first down for the Bees.
A little taste of what the Cyclones do. Quarterback draw up the middle. It's a read all the time. He's just going to where the open spot is, and getting him way too much momentum here in the third period for Upperman and that quarterback.
Yep. The Bees getting a little momentum as they're going to break the huddle. They're going to same formation. There's going Twins left, tight end H-back to the right, tailback Drummond to the right side of Dutchess. Dutchess in shotgun formation. This time he's going to hand it to Drummond. Drummond's going to try over the right side. He lowers his shoulder. He's going to be tripped up about the 43-yard line. Pickup of about 4. We'll call it second down and 6.
3:52 to go here in the third period. They huddle up this time. I think they're content to try to run as much of this clock off as they can.
As they're breaking huddle, and still the same formation. They like this formation, Stacy, that they've got Twins left. This time the H-back is closer to the center. Closer to the center of the guard gap as they're changing the play. Now the H-back flips over to the left side. Drummond, tailback, flips over to the left side. Play clock down to 1. Get it away. Now Dutch is going to try the left. He's going to hit, and he's going to be drugged backwards as he gets close to the 31-yard line. He's tackled. Gain of about 2, so it's going to bring up a critical third down and about 5.
It's eerily familiar to the heavy package that the Cyclones put in. They've got an H-back, a tight end there, and they lead the fullback and get the quarterback in behind them. It's exactly what the Cyclones do in that heavy package that they have. So Cyclones should see this. It's going to bring up a big third down and 6. Ball's on the Upperman 31. We're down to 2:50 to go in the third period. Cyclones leading 16-0.
You know, it's 2-down territory.
Yes,
same
sir.
Formation. This time H-back and tailback flip over to the right side. Dutch is going to go springing out wide to the right. He cuts. He goes north-south. He's going in for the end zone. Touchdown. Looking for any penalties. No penalties.
No. Too easy for him, Tony. Yep. Yeah. And again, looks just like Rollins. We've seen Rollins do that a number of times. He gets out there, and then he sees that beeline, no pun intended, goes straight into the end zone as Upperman now is on the scoreboard. Score 16-6, 2:31 to go in the third period. As they come on, they're going to try an extra point.
I think they're going for 2.
Looks like they are going for 2, Tom.
Yep, they're going to chase the points as it's 16-6.
Number 8 there, he's been a thorn in the side of the Cyclones on this drive in the third period.
Yep, this time they're going to have split backs with one pistol, single receiver both left and right, H-back onto the right. Dutch is waiting on the center. He's going to hand it to Drummond. No, he's going to keep it. And this time he ain't going to get it, Stacy.
No, sir. Blow the whistle. Come on now.
He got stopped short of the 2-point conversion. So with 2:31 left to go here in the third quarter, your new score sponsored by Bojangles. Cyclones are up 16-6. We'll be back after this 60-second word.
Ridgewood Barbecue is taking special orders for the holidays. Holiday gatherings are always best when the original Ridgewood Barbecue is part of the meal or party table. To order Ridgewood Barbecue by the pound now through New Year's Eve, call 538-7543 and call anytime for your carryout orders. There's something on the menu for everyone at the original Ridgewood Barbecue, 6 miles north of Elizabethton on Old Highway 19E at Bluff City. Still worth bypassing all the others for. Simply Elegant Catering and Bakery, 528 Elk Avenue, downtown Elizabethton, is currently accommodating all your catering needs, including baked items by special order.
Better than ever. WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to beautiful Citizens Bank Stadium, where the Bees just scored, and the Cyclones got Roberts and Stevens standing back inside their own 15.
All right, what was the last thing about Cloudland? All right.
Waiting on that update.
I think it's 22-22, Cloudland again. And Hampton's got the ball with 4 minutes to go. This may be their last shot. Touchdown, 2-point conversion wins.
So waiting on the approach and the kick. And it's a spinning helicopter. Jake gets it at the 10. He's across 15 to 20. Now he goes north-south, just back to the left, and he's across the 25 up near the 27-yard line, where the Cyclones will take over first and 10. Stacy, we got to get this stagnant offense going.
Yep. It's just I said it's a slow start that plays right into Upperman's hands.
Yep.
We got the 2-point conversion good in Cloudland, so it is South Pitt. Cloudland tied 22-22, 8:14 to go in that ball game. And Hampton, we'll give you an update as soon as we got that. They got the ball with less than 4 minutes to go in that ball game.
Trips left. Rollins is calls on number. He's going over to the left. He cuts it. Now he breaks it outside. He's across the 30, 35, runs out of bounds at the 36-yard line and picks up about 8 yards. When all else fails, you need something. Give it to 10.
Well, that's
smart.
They couldn't do anything. Trousdale County couldn't, so they got their quarterback doing that same thing. We've been doing that for 3 years now,
yeah.
So we can do that again. 2:13 to go here in your third period. 16-6 now is your Bojangles score.
Rollins will hand it to Russell. Russell patiently waiting, lowers his shoulder, drives the pile forward. He's going to be close to first down. Appears like where their mark is, Stacy, he's going to be about a yard short. Going to bring up third down and about 1 from the 37-yard line.
I guarantee you you're in two-down territory right here. They're not going to give the ball back to them, not after that last offensive series. So Cyclones need a first down. Third down 1, 37-yard line on their own 37 yards.
Rollins will call his own number. He's going to patiently go to the right.
Yes, sir.
He waits and he goes across the 40, up near the 41, and that is enough for a select 7 first down as Rollins' helmet comes off. So
Mitchell's got to go with the quarterback.
Yep.
So Teddy Orton comes in at receiver. So it's first down and 10. Ball's going to be on the 41-yard line of the Cyclones. 1:25 to go here in the third period, leading 16-6.
So Mitchell will go to quarter, and you'll have Twins left. Russell lined up to the right side. And it's going to be a fumbled snap, and for some reason the center thought he was under center, I guess, because it didn't go nowhere.
It went straight up.
Yeah, so
lost from whence it came, and Mitchell's smart enough to run up there and jump on it.
Yeah, so
Rollins' helmet's back on. He's back. Orton comes off, and Mitchell goes back out to receiver, so it's second down and 12 now. 43 seconds to go here in the third period. Cyclones lead 16-6.
4-man front for Upperman. Now they come with the blitz off corner. Rollins calls his own number. He's upended.
Wow.
And he's going to fumble, but he was down as he upended right at the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up third down and 12.
Upended. They took his legs right out from under him. He went head over heels. So.
Yep, as Uncle Mo is starting to, the fans that made the short track, the long trek, starting to get a little loud as it's, that's going to be the final play here of the third quarter. We'll let you know the Cyclones are up 16-6. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
Crank that heater up there a little bit. There we go. Thank you. All right, where are we at? That's good. You turn that dial all the way over? Okay. All right, good. All right, where are we at?
22. In the fourth quarter, Trousdale County 20, Hampton 4.
Carter Finance proudly supports the Elizabethton Cyclones. It can help get your finances organized for the holiday shopping season. Carter Finance can provide you with a holiday loan as small as $100. And, of course, if your Christmas budget requires more, see the folks at Carter Finance for a loan that fits your needs. Carter Finance also offers loans to pay off title and flex loans, home and land loans, and bill consolidation. Carter Finance, 412 Railroad Street, Elizabethton. Call 542-2177 for more information. Stop in and shop the very wide variety of jewelry gifts this Christmas season at Jewelers Bench, Broad Street, Elizabethton, before you buy anywhere else. Shop Jewelers Bench for diamond studs, diamond tennis bracelets, rubies, sapphires, and emerald jewelry, and most any impressive gift you can think of. Jewelers Bench is open 9:30 to 6 weekdays and on Saturdays till 4 for your Christmas shopping convenience. Merry Christmas from John and Sherry and all the staff at Jewelers Bench across from Hardee's on Broad Street, Elizabethton. The drive-through window is open for your convenience at Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as it was a scramble by Rollins as he hit Eddie Orton across the 50 down at the 42-yard line, enough for a select 7 first down into B's territory. Just what we need.
Yep, Rollins is scrambling around. Looks a lot like their play. They try to do it, but Orton did a good job of finding a way to get open. Makes a big catch for a first down for the Cyclones. They now have it first down and 10. Ball is on the Upperman 42-yard line.
Single receiver left and right. They're going to hand it to Russell. Russell patiently waiting. He's going to be hitting the backfield, and he's going to be drive back. They're going to say he got back to the original line of scrimmage. As there's a little bit of ruckus going on. As
Russell's helmet's coming off.
Russell's helmet comes off as 34 wallered all the way across him. And then he walks by him and says something.
Yeah, and he's got it in his hand as he walks over there. So it's pretty obvious what happened. Russell let the referee know it, too.
Yeah, Russell's now got to come out for a play.
And when you got the Upperman player over there with the helmet in his hand.
Pretty obvious.
I think you're getting ready to see a different Cyclone team right here. I think they've had enough of this. It's time to put this score in. We're 11 minutes away from the state championship game here. Let's don't let this get out of hand. Hampton tied, 49 seconds left. They're going for 2.
Out. Going for the win as it's trips right. Rollins calls his own number. He bounces out to the right, and he cuts it back to the left. He's across 40, stiff arm. And he's going to be horse-collared and no flag as he's inside the 38.
Fouled fumbles kick. South Pitt strikes for 40 yards. The 2-point conversion's good, so Pirates take a 30-22 lead up in Roan Mountain. So Fowlin's trailing, 5:40 to go. Got an update from Hampton here. Touchdown, Connor Jones. Hampton ties at 20-20 with Trousdale. 2-point conversion coming up. Only 49 seconds left in the gorge. We'll let you know that just as soon as somebody tells us.
Yep. Stacy, also got to shout out my grandson Jack's listening to us, hollering for me. So training him right, and also Tony Nave and Ricky.
Hampton got it. Hampton got the 2-point conversion, so they lead with 49 seconds to go up in the gorge over Trousdale County.
Ricky Townsend. I had to thank him.
Yeah, Ricky Townsend calls into the station.
Wanting their shout out. Appreciate everybody listening. Looks like another clock malfunction, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Cyclones from the Upperman's 38-yard line. Twin or single receiver left and right. Stevens is your tailback. Back to passes. Rollins looking, patiently waiting. He's got all kinds of times. He's going to be flushed. He's going to throw it to Jake. Jake's going to get it, and he's going to be tackled short of the first down. They're going, that's a horrible spot.
Yeah, let's make sure they said he got the catch. I think Upperman's trying to argue he was out of bounds. They're going to give him the catch, but they're going to do it all the way back.
He got hit at the 31-yard line and pushed back to the 34 where they mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So much for forward momentum.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and 3 for the Cyclones. They bring in the heavy package. Ball is on the Upperman 34-yard line. You've got 10:55 to go here. Cyclones leading 16-6. Upperman's got some momentum the last time on offense.
Yep. I believe Coach Whitten's going to call. The play clock's down to 3-2, and he does. He calls a timeout. So we'll go back to the station for this quick timeout. We'll let you know Cyclones are up 16-6, but it's 4th down and 3 from the Upperman's 34. We're back after this 30 seconds.
Serving Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia since 1984, McLean's Pest Control has the solution to your residential or commercial pest control issues. Ready to buy or build your forever home? McLean's provides wood-destroying insect prevention services as well as conducts inspections for the sale or purchase of homes. McLean's has been blessed to be voted Best Pest Control in Elizabethton. When nuisance pests invade your nest, give McLean's a call at 543-7088. 543-7088. Larry and Reba Winchester at Winchester Quality Flooring, 110 West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, wishes best of luck to the 2021 Elizabethton Cyclones. FM 107.9, AM 1240, WBEJ, Elizabethton, Tennessee.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Citizen Bank Stadium, where it's 4th down and 3 from the Upperman 34. 10:55 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Cyclones got the ball, leading 16-6. Coming off a timeout from the Cyclones, they're going to have trips to the left, single receiver right, Rollins with Russell to the left side. Upperman showing blitz. They back off, and up here they come. And they're going to throw a quick screener here to Dalton. Dalton gets across 30, and he's still driving inside the 25. That is a select 7 first down for the Cyclones.
Big first down for the Cyclones. You really just kind of got the feeling they needed that, Tony, not to give that ball back. So it takes us down to 10:47 as they move the chain. Cyclones leading 16-6. They'll have it first and 10 from the Upperman 24-yard line.
As the Cyclones now flip the field, they're going to have trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Russell is your long tailback.
4th and 30.
And off to Russell. Russell over the right side. He kicks it out to the right. He's going to be wrestled down inside the 25, down at the 21-yard line, where it'll be a gain of 4 yards.
We just got the word, ladies and gentlemen. Hampton's going to win.
Hampton's going
to win. Trousdale had it 4th down and 30.
Interception by the Bulldogs.
Interception by the Bulldogs, so they can run the clock out.
Now,
we got one ticket punch. 10 seconds to go in the game in Hampton. All they got to do is run the clock out. They get to go to Chattanooga.
Twins left and right. Speed option. Rollins is going to keep it, and he's going to fight down inside the 20, down about the 17, 18-yard line. They're going to mark him somewhere around the 17.5-yard line, so a pickup of about 3, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for your Cyclones as we're inside the orange zone.
Got a text now from Mayor Woodby, Hampton state bound, so one ticket is punched.
1 down.
2 more to go.
2 to go. It's 3rd down, and they're saying 4 from the 18-yard line as Cyclones look over, get the play from Coach Whitten. Play clock's down to 12. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Rollins running all the way down. He's going to call his own number. He's going to shoot out to the left behind the block. He's going to be shoved out of bounds.
And the flag right there.
Oh, come on.
He slung him down at the very end. It was continuation, but then they slung him down, so they're not going to call it. It's going to bring up a 4th down again and 2.
See where they mark him. They're going to mark him right at the 15-yard line.
No, he's not going to be that
they're
close.
Going to be at the 16. No, they're going to say 16.5-yard line.
2. They got it set over there, 4th down and 2. They bring in the heavy package.
4th down and a long 1 or short 2 as we're going to have twins right, single receiver to the left. Russell is your lone tailback. And going to give it to Russell. Russell's going to be fighting, and he ain't going to get it.
He didn't get it. Nope. They stopped him short.
I
thought
think
maybe on the second.
Stop him. Yep, they did.
Upperman stopped him on
turn over on down. So 8:49, Cyclones turn it over on downs against Upperman. So Upperman will have it 1st and 10 from their own 16.
Yep, they take it over. Tony, you just feel a little sluggish right here.
It does.
It feels a little sluggish, a little nervous here with 8:49 to go. Cyclones lead 16-6. They've dominated the game. However, when you come in and let them have that long drive and then the touchdown that they got, makes you a little nervous here. So Cyclones need a big stop right here. Get the ball back, and let's get this clock down.
As Upperman breaks the huddle, we're going to have Twins left. And tight end H-back to the right, tailback to the left side of. And we got a
play clock run out.
I don't know. Delay a game, yes. Yep.
Back judge here is looking straight at the play clock, too. He's going through the flag, so going to back them up, so that's good.
So it's a 5-yard penalty, so it's going to put it down at the 11-yard line.
The big roar here as it was announced to the crowd as the Hampton Bulldogs win. We'll have that game for you Saturday here on WBEJ Radio, Saturday afternoons in Chattanooga.
Find a quick bubble out here, and Metzger's got it. He's across the 20, makes a move. He's going to be tackled at the 25-yard line. Good tackle by Bryson Rollins.
Rollins in there giving Russell a break. Comes over to get taped up a little bit. But it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1 for Upperman, so they get 14 on that pass play. They have it now.
Touchdown saving tackle probably.
Rollins. Ball's at the 25-yard line, 8:20 to go here in your ball game. Cyclones clinging to a 16-6 lead.
Twins left, tight end, and tailback to the right. And they're going to hand it to Rollins. Rollins going over the left side. He's still driving his feet across the 35 up near the 38-yard line. And that's enough for a B's first down. Stacy, defense we look like we're reaching and guessing.
Well, they're reaching and guessing, and they've been on the field a long time in the second half, Tony, and it's cold out there. And Upperman, to their credit, unlike last week where Greenville just kept trying to do the same thing, Upperman's doing different things here. See the little pass out there, so it's important for the Cyclones to kind of get a grasp on this game again, Tony.
So Cyclone went to 5 down front and a single high safety. So we got Twins left, tight end, and tailback to the right side of the quarterback. And the quarterback's going to call his own number. He's going out to the right. He cuts, and he's going to be hit by Trent Taylor and stopped for no gain.
Yes, sir. That's more like it. You had Mason Ball come up and set the edge, and you got Trent Taylor just blew up the quarterback. They're going to say no gain, bring up 2nd down and 10 from 38. 7:25 away from another trip to the state championship game, Tony.
As Upperman, you think they'd be getting in a little bit of hurry, Stacey. They're still huddling. They're down by 2 scores. They break the huddle. Going to have the same formation with Twins left. Tight end, tailback to the right side of the quarterback. Dutchess. Dutchess is going to hand it to Rollins. Rollins will try over the left side. He might get 1 yard, and they're going to say he got it up to the 39-yard line. So gain of 1, so we'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Bees. This is a big 3rd down right here.
6:45 to go. 3rd down and 9 for the Bees. Ball is on their 39-yard line. Cyclones switching in some different personnel.
Yep. They take the lineman out. So they got 4 down linemen, dual safety. Same formation for the Bees as the last 3 plays. Play clock down to 7. Snap it, and Dutch is going to throw a little bubble screen out here.
It's so good.
Jake, come up.
Robert
made a stick when it happened. Yes, sir.
Just a little bubble over there. He catches it, and Jake meets him immediately.
1 yard, maybe.
1 yard gain. They're going to put the ball right at the 40-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 4th down and 8 for the Bees. Do you think they've got to go for it here, Tony?
Down by 2 scores.
Yeah, trailing 16-6, 5:55 to go. So 4th down for the Cyclones. The ball on the 40-yard line. Upperman has to get 8 yards for a first down as the cowbells and this whole place is shaking out, Tony.
We can feel it.
They're stomping their feet.
4th and 8, 5:44 left to go. You got trips left, single receiver to the right. Dutch is back to pass. He's looking. He's
over here.
Throw it out here.
Get
Mason Ball going to slow him down. Yes, sir.
They do. You got to get him down, ladies and gentlemen. Mason Ball makes the initial hit. Nate Stevens comes in and finishes it up with Eli Williams. Cyclones are going to take over on downs. They're going to have it 1st and 10. They're going to place the ball. It looks like on the 36-yard line. So the Cyclones will have it 1st and 10 from the Upperman 36. 5:28 to go. Bojang will score the game 16-6. Let's add a score here and put this one away.
Cloudland lost.
Yep. 30-22. Cloudland loses up there. Valiant effort against probably the eventual state champion in the state of Tennessee in single A, but great job by the Highlanders.
Rollins calling his own number. He's going to try over to the right side. Stiff arm. He's still, and there's going to come a flag. And, yeah. They're going to call that hold as referee just casually tossed the flag in there. It's going to be a hold against the Cyclones.
It's going to come back. So we just got word that Cloudland 30-22. Valiant effort by the Highlanders. Tonight they battled to the very end, but are unsuccessful. So they finished what has been a tremendous season for them. Great job by the Highlanders up there. Great job by Coach Benfield in his first year to come to the semifinal game. So they fall just short. As we told you earlier, the Hampton Bulldogs were victorious by beating a very tough Trousdale County team, a historically tough team. And here we are at Citizens Bank Stadium as your Cyclones are trying to punch their ticket. 5:20 to go in your ball game, leading 16-6. Got a big penalty. I don't know where that hold took place, but it's going to be first down and about 20 from the 49-yard line.
Yeah, the Cyclones are going to have trips to the left, tight end to the right, tailback Russell to the left side of Rollins. Rollins play fake. Going to throw a quick bubble out here to Jake. Jake gets it. He crosses 50. Go to the house, Jake. 40. Oh, he's drugged down from behind. But he's going to be tackled at the 31-yard line as Jake gets up gingerly walking.
Yep. He's been beat up, Tony. He's been beat up this game. He's made big tackles, big punch-outs, a lot of catches and hits, a lot of big hits on defense. So they're going to give him a little bit of blow as the Cyclones have second down and 5. The ball's going to be on the 31-yard line. Down to 4:30 to go in the ball game. Cyclones in no hurry here. Plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds. Kind of their huddle, as you call it. Huddle. They turn around the wrong way, but they're in a huddle.
Yeah, they didn't know what to do. You're going to have trips to the right, tailback or tight end to the left. Rollins will call his own number. He's going out to the right, patiently waiting, dancing. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage for no gains. He falls forward at the 31, so it's going to bring up third down and 5 from the 31.
Is it just me, or does it seem like we've had a lot of third downs, fourth downs on offense for the Cyclones? At this point in the game, that's not too bad as it makes the clock run, but sure does make you have to work for it a little bit. So Cyclones, you think they're in two-down territory here now. They don't want to give the ball back over. 3:42 to go in your ball game. Third down and 5. Ball is still on the 31-yard line.
As Cyclones break the huddle, you're going to have twins left and twins right. Rollins back to pass. He's going to throw, and it's going to be knocked down by the defensive end. Went to the well one too many times.
I'm glad they did, too, because number 8 had jumped that route. Yeah. He was standing there. No way for the ball to get to Jake if that's not knocked down. So that batted down pass may be a blessing in disguise because 8 was breaking on that, and he had a green turf in front of him. So
went to the well one too many times, didn't he?
Yeah, to the short side of the field. They telecast that too much. Yep. So it's fourth down and 5, 3:26 to go. The clock stops on the incomplete pass. Another big down for the Cyclones here to try to extend this drive and keep the ball out of Upperman's hand.
Twins right, single receiver left.
Yes, they get it.
Nope. And they're going to call a delay game against the Cyclones.
They tried to get him offside. The guy came up. It looked like he came across the line, but he was a blitzing linebacker, so he didn't come all the way across. Delay a game, so it's going to bring up the fourth down. Going to make it 10 now, isn't it, Tony?
Yep, should be back to the original line of scrimmage at the 36. So you try a little pooch punt here, Stacy?
He may just very well do that.
Yep.
He is.
Yep. Good little pooch punt. It's just going to bounce at the 10. It's going to roll down inside the 5, and it's going to be down right at the 5-yard line. Smart move.
Yep, smart move. Good call, Tony. Rollins is quarterback, but he's also the punter, so he punts it. And, there's nobody better than Coach Whitten and Bryson Rollins at getting them to jump off sides of the hard count, as we saw they in the game last week at Greenville. It worked that time, but the blitzing linebacker is the one that came a little bit, and he just didn't get far enough across the line. Doesn't matter whether you get back in high school. If you go across, it's over.
Right. Yep.
He didn't cross the line, so says the line judge. So Upperman takes over first down and 10 from their own 5-yard line, 3:17 left.
Dutchess is rolling to his right. He's rolling to the trip side. He's going to be rolled back to his left.
Get him.
And he's going to cross the 10, 15, 20, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Stacy, we're over pursuing way too much.
Yep, and you got the backside not staying there. That time Blake Stewart had to chase him. Luckily gets him out of bounds. He's rolling one way, but he's immediately going back the other. So it'll be a first down for Upperman. They're going to have it 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line now.
With 3:05 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Same formation, trips right, single left, tailback to the right. Dutchess is going to try to throw a quick screen, and he threw it where nobody was.
Threw it straight into the ground.
Yep.
Incomplete pass, stops the clock at 3:02. 2nd down and 10 for them, still from the 22. Cyclones lead. Your Bojangles score the game 16-6.
Upperman's huddle. They break the huddle. Same formation. This time they're going to a pistol formation with the tailback. Now he jumps over to the left. Dutchess is rolling to his left. He's rolling.
He'll come back right
He's
now.
back over here to right as Cage stays at home and slows him down just enough to where Vic Grayson Hatfield can make a tackle. Gain of only 2 yards, maybe 3, so it's going to bring a 3rd and 7.
That's almost a called play.
Yeah, good play.
Rolls to the left, but then going to run back. He had no intention of passing it.
Back to passes, Dutchess. He's looking. He's going to throw quick out, and he threw it over to the coach, and the coach missed it, so incomplete. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 7 for the Bees from their own 25-yard line.
This place will be rocking here for the snap of this ball.
Yep.
And it's 4th down.
4th down as the fans stand to their feet. They stomping their feet, ringing the cowbells. I don't know if you can hear it at home, but you're going to have trips left, single receiver to the right, tailback line to the left side of Dutchess. Dutchess back to pass. He's looking left. He's looking. He's going to step up. He's going to be sacked.
Yes, good job. Good job by Caleb Johnson that time to get the rush. Big 74, Trent Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Ron and Marlene, you'd be proud. They get him on the ground. Cyclones are going to take over on the sack. It's going to be 1st down Cyclones. They're going to have the ball all the way down, starting at the Upperman 20-yard line. 2:27 to go. So the Cyclones take another trip to the state championship game, this time in Chattanooga.
That's right. They're moving it down inside the orange zone, down to about the 19-yard line, as the Cyclones are going to break the huddle. And they're going to have trips to the left, tight end, or trips twins right, twins left, H-back left, single receiver to the right. Russell's your tailback to the left side of Rollins. Rollins is going to hand it to Russell. Russell's going to get it. He's going to put both hands on the ball as he falls forward down to the 18-yard line. A pickup of 1.
Stop aid by Bean.
Run, clock, run. Down
right.
2:15 to go. Yep.
And 9.
Second down and 9.
Cyclones will be in no hurry as they now get back in the little huddle. Talk about it a little bit. Coach Whitten sends in Bradley Cannon now
to play a tight end.
Play a tight end. Yep.
H-back, Whitaker.
We go under him 2 minutes now, down to 1:55. 13 seconds on the play clock.
Break the little muddle huddle. We're going to have twins left, single receiver to the right. Tailbacks to the right side of Rollins. Rollins calling his own number. He's going to dance. He's going to cut it up the middle. He's going down inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. So we'll bring up a 3rd down and about 4 for your Cyclones, as we're 1:30 away from our 3rd consecutive trip after the gold ball.
The 3rd and 3.
And we got a stoppage of play. Apparently there's some blood or something on Upperman as he was.
Well, we just got a picture from Hampton. Apparently he tore the goalpost down in Hampton.
Wow.
First time in the state championship game for the Hampton Bulldogs football team. So Carter County's going to have to put up some goalposts at Hampton, but well deserved.
Yep.
1:21 to go here as the clock continues to tick. 3rd down and 3 for the Cyclones. This will take us under a minute to go before they have to run this play, as there's no hurry, just back in the huddle.
Yep, as Coach Whitten's going to milk it all down as the fans are starting to head towards student section, starting to head down to the rest of the field. Looks like Stacy. Trip number 3 for me and you.
Yes, sir.
Double dip for us.
Yes, sir.
Double header for me, you and West.
Yep, 3-peat.
That's right. They're going to have twins right, single receiver to the left. Rollins calls his own number. He's going to dance to the left. He's going to break it outside. Go to the house call.
Into the
Get in there. Touchdown. Yes, sir.
Great job. As the scoreboard goes out. Rollins, how appropriate is that as he goes into the end zone to make your score
22. 22 to 6.
22 to 6. As soon as he hit the goal line, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what happened. He must have tripped over the wire.
He must
knocked
have.
out the scoreboard. There we go. We got it back. 39 seconds to go.
It's a new visual effect.
Yeah, 39 seconds to go in your ball game. Cyclones lead now 22 to 6. Smithfield comes on to attempt the extra point.
Yep.
Great job. He got stopped at about the 2-yard line.
Yep.
He just dove on in. And how appropriate is that in the final home game for Bryson Rollins at Citizens Bank Stadium?
Yep. Just waiting on the snap and the hold. Snap up, and it is good. So with 39 seconds left, Cyclones are up 23 to 6. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
Just in time for the holiday season, Taco John's Elizabethton introduces the new Family Pack in a Pound. Get 2 beef, meat, and potato burritos, 4 crispy beef tacos, and a whole pound of potato olays, all for just $16. It feeds the whole family, so no wonder they call it the Family Pack in a Pound. Available now at Taco John's.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. And from Taco John's.
Also serving up Nachos Navidad at the corner of Broad and Sycamore, Elizabethton. Larry and Reba Winchester at Winchester Quality Flooring, 110 West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, wishes best of luck to the 2021 Elizabethton Cyclones.
Better than ever, WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to a exuberant Citizens Bank Stadium where your Cyclones are up 23 to 6. And Stacy, we're 39 seconds away from going from a three-peat.
Going from 1-1 earlier in the season now. Took care of business all year long.
Yep.
Took care of business tonight. 39 seconds away for a chance at a three-peat. No more back-to-back.
Nope.
Three-peat will be the new slogan for the Cyclones as we head into the state championship game once again next week in Chattanooga.
As we're waiting on the approach from Williams and the kick, and it's a high spinning kick. It's going to be fielded about the 21 as Metzer gets it. He's crossed 25. He's crossed the 30, 35. He's tackled right at the 36-yard line where the Bees will take over. It was a valiant effort by the Bees, but to no avail.
You know, Cyclones played really good ball there in the first half, kind of controlled it, held them to the 25 yards. As you said, give Upperman some credit there. They changed their scheme around, came back pretty effective in the second half, but missed the two-point conversion, so that kind of puts them chasing points that we always talk about. Now with that Rollins score, you got the breathing room 23 to 6 with 33 seconds to go.
Have twins right. Dutchess, he's going to call his own number. He's going out to the right side. He's going to be run through the tackle, but not before he's tackled by Eli Williams.
Yep. Mason Ball had his arms around him. He came out of those, and Eli finishes it up. And we're down to 15 seconds to go. They're lining up at midfield, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be it. That's going to be it for the semifinal game here at Citizens Bank Stadium as Upperman now lines up to shake hands. Fans count it down 2-1. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Cyclones win, going back to state. As you hear the fans ringing the doorbells, holding up the number 3 and chanting state, state, state. So what an exciting time. We're going to send it back to the station for a 2 to 3 minute timeout. We'll let Barton decide what he wants, but when we come back, we're going to recap with Big West Host Cloth 2021 semifinal champions, Elizabethton Cyclones, going to Chattanooga next week for a chance for a three-peat.
Yep.
We'll be back after these words from our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen.
To ensure Elizabethton will keep growing and thriving through the years, it all begins with a good education. The Elizabethton City School System is always thinking of how to improve your child's future. When a good education can take you as far as you want to go, you need dedicated educators and administrators to encourage, enlighten, and challenge. Support local education. The rewards are endless. A reminder from the Elizabethton City School System.
Steve's Lawn Care of Elizabethton is now removing leaves from commercial parking lots in addition to mowing. If you need leaf removal, Steve's Lawn Care is ready to remove the leaves from your residence or commercial parking lot. For mowing service next spring, Steve's Lawn Care is accepting new clients right now. Other services are also available with free estimates for all jobs. Remember, Steve's Lawn Care service is licensed and insured. So call Steve's Lawn Care for residential and commercial needs Monday through Saturday at 895-0149. If you're age 65 or on disability, you qualify for Medicare, and now is the time to enroll in your 2022 Medicare plan. There are many Medicare plans for different people with different needs, so to find the one best for you, contact your local Medicare agent, Adam Buckles. Even if you're already on Medicare, Adam may have a better plan for your needs. See Adam Buckles in downtown Elizabethton at 519 East E Street in the Odom Insurance Office between Farm Supply and the library, or call him at 213-7655, 213-7655. After nearly 35 years of experience in law enforcement, as your next sheriff, Kim Birchfield will be a Carter County sheriff you can talk to if you have a problem. One who will value and appreciate his employees. One with common sense and who will listen to the people. Kim Birchfield presently serves as an Elizabethton City Councilman, is a lifetime member of the Carter County Rescue Squad, and also a Mason and Shriner and a member and deacon of First Baptist Church Elizabethton. Elect Kim Birchfield as your next Carter County sheriff in the May 3rd Republican primary. Paid for by Kim Birchfield. Your exclusive and authorized Case Knives dealer is Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321, Hampton. Hampton Pharmacy's Case Knife selection features large knives, gift and collectible knives, folding knives, hunting knives with cases, pocket knives, and even Case Knife gift sets. Also buy Case gift lighters and look over all 5 Case Knife displays and the Case shirt and cap case, too. You'll find over 400 unique Case products at Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321, Hampton, across from the elementary school. Your authorized Case Knife dealer. October 15th through December 7th is the open enrollment period for Medicare beneficiaries to choose a different Medicare enrollment plan. Call or stop in at Elizabethton Insurance Agency, downtown Elizabethton, and let the professionals help you choose the Medicare enrollment plan that's best for you in the new year ahead. That's October 15th through December 7th for Medicare open enrollment. Let Elizabethton Insurance help you find your best Medicare coverage. Elizabethton Insurance Agency, 328 Elk Avenue, downtown Elizabethton, also best for homeowners, auto, and business insurance.
Celebrate the holidays in magical downtown with shopping, dining, and more. Merry Christmas and happy holidays from Main Street, Elizabethton. Go Cyclones!
WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to a victorious Citizen Bank Stadium where your Elizabethton Cyclones are going after their third straight 4A state championship after beating the Upperman Bees by a score of 23-6, and I'm joined by Wes. Wes, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Yeah, the Cyclones, ran into a little bit of trouble there with the Bees there early in the third quarter. Ty Dutchess had a 49-yard run into the Cyclone territory in the first drive, but the ball was stripped and recovered by Jake Roberts, the first of a couple big stops for the Cyclones in the second half. The Cyclones were able to take advantage offensively. Upperman regained possession, struck back with the runs of 16 and 18 from the quarterback, who then broke loose and raced 31 yards to score with 2:31 remaining in the third quarter. The two-point conversion attempt failed, and it was 16-6. Deep into the game. Both teams swapped possession, and the Cyclones in the fourth quarter had 2 huge fourth down stops. The first was a 4th and 8, a huge stop of Mason Ball, and then after Upperman got the ball back on their next last possession, a 4th and 7, and Trent Taylor with a huge sack, and that really wiped out the momentum there for Upperman. Cyclones regained possession there late in the game, pushed forward on the ground, and Bryson Ross put the icing on the cake with a 14-yard touchdown run, the point after making it 23-6, 39 seconds remaining, and the Cyclones held on for the big win there. For Elizabethton in the game, 280 yards of total offense, 154 yards rushing, 126 passing, 14 first downs, 5 penalties for 30 yards. Bryson Rollins, 11 of 20 through the air for 126 yards and a touchdown. Had the 1 interception there early in the game. On the ground, 22 carries for 103 yards and 2 scores. Cade Russell had 48 yards on 13 carries on the ground. And in the receiving game, Jake Roberts, 9 catches, 89 yards and a touchdown. And he also had the big first-half interception and that fumble recovery there early in the second half that ended up making a big difference there at the end of the ballgame. For the Bees, they only had 26 yards of total offense in the first half, but they came back and finished with 199 yards of total offense, had 179 on the ground, 20 yards passing, 9 first downs, 3 penalties for 30 yards. Dutchess was 4 of 13 for 20 yards passing with an interception, but he had 12 carries for 134 yards and a touchdown. Their other 2 running backs, Rollins was held to 0 yards on 3 carries, and Dedman had 24 yards on 9 carries. Or actually Rollins 21 on 8 and 24 on 9 for Dedman there, and Carter Shanks interception. But just really solid job there by the Cyclone defense outside of that, that one drive there. The quarterback broke loose, but then 2 huge fourth down stops, and then you had the big strip there capping a huge first half with only allowing 26 yards in the first half. So great effort for the Cyclones.
It was an all-around, the Upperman Bees, they come in here, Coach Whitten worried for a reason. He's a worrier anyway, but he worried for a reason because the Bees found something in the second half, and when they did, they executed. They brought up, went to a 4-down lineman, and it just give us a little bit of fits. We just seemed like the Cyclones, we never could get into a rhythm offensively, whether it be the weather or what it was. But hats off to Upperman as they moved up. We've been playing 3A for forever and a day. They moved up, but to be the man, you got to beat the man. And so far, hats off to these senior class. Yeah. One more victory for them, and they become the all-time winningest. And just imagine this senior class can be 3 state champions.
Could be 3 state championships. And we were looking down the road earlier, and Tullahoma at the halftime was 20-19 over Haywood. So we don't know who the Cyclones are going to play, but all I know is 11 a.m. next week, the Cyclones are going to play Tullahoma or Haywood, and the Hampton Bulldogs are going to play right after against Decatur, Riverside, or Westview. And Riverside's beating Westview 18-14 to the half down there. So back to back, and we'll just pack it up and go.
Let's do it. Let's make that a long road trip, Wes. As always, we appreciate you. So we'll go back to the station for this 3-minute timeout. When we come back, Stacy and I will continue with tonight's breakdown of the victorious night here at Citizens Bank Stadium, where your Cyclones are going for a 3-peat. We'll be back after this 3-minute timeout.
Mike A.C. Enzer is a candidate for Carter County Mayor in next May's Republican primary and would appreciate your vote. Mike A.C. Enzer is a lifelong resident of Carter County, has 26 years experience in education with 3 degrees, and is currently principal at the Siam Learning Center. He also helped his parents run their construction business, and as county mayor, promises equal representation across Carter County. Please vote Mike A.C. Enzer for county mayor in next May's Republican primary. Paid for by Mike A.C. Enzer. Custom Muffler and Brake is a full-service auto repair shop. Bring your vehicle for any mechanical work you might need, whether it's a major engine overhaul or repair, or even just minor fixes and routine checkups. Check your vehicle's fluid levels now for pre-winter preparedness, and also check your car's air conditioner too, because it works year-round as a drying agent, taking moisture out of your interior air to avoid condensation on the windshield. Custom Muffler and Brake is EPA certified to service car air conditioners and is conveniently located at 700 South Sycamore Street, Elizabethton. For all your landscaping needs, including landscaping installation, new yards seeded and strawed, landscaped maintenance, and yet more, contact Jason Bowling at B&G Landscaping right here in Elizabethton. Jason Bowling has been providing landscaping and lawn maintenance for years and also provides mulching, trimming, and even junk removal services. B&G has it all. So no matter what your landscaping need is, call Jason Bowling at B&G Landscaping Elizabethton at 512-1036. Precious Paws, Biltmore Highway, Elizabethton, grooms most breeds of dogs, plus provides full-service grooming, including bath, nails, and glands. East Tennessee's first nationally certified master groomer, Debbie Moore, owns Precious Paws, and her 41 years of experience assures you your pet will be in the best hands. No tranquilizers are used, but please prepare to leave your pet for 3 to 4 hours. Precious Paws, open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 to 5, Old Bristol Highway 2 lane at Biltmore. Be sure to book early for grooming in time for Christmas. Since 1973, the Tri-Cities area has depended on Elizabethton Glass Company for glass window replacement, but Elizabethton Glass also supplies Lexan, stronger even than plexiglass. There's insulated glass, antique auto glass, mirrors, glass for bathroom shower doors, and Elizabethton Glass also replaces glass for storefronts and other business establishments. So for business or residential, depend on Elizabethton Glass Company for the glass you need. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 209 South Sycamore Street, Elizabethton, and learn more on Facebook. In an ever-changing, fast-paced real estate market, you need a hometown agent who has knowledge and experience of the local market. Jay Crockett with RE/MAX Checkmate has a proven record of success in handling all aspects of your real estate needs. Jay Crockett puts his expertise, hard work ethic, and nationally backed RE/MAX advertising to work for you to obtain results. For any of your real estate needs, call Jay Crockett with RE/MAX Checkmate at office number 282-0432 or call Jay direct at 341-6884. Best wishes for another great season to the state champion Cyclones. Depend on Valley Forge Wholesale Cherokee Drive behind Tractor Supply to be fully stocked with all the essential items, toys, and gifts you'll want this upcoming holiday season.
WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Citizens Bank Stadium, where your Elizabethton Cyclones are victorious tonight, 23-6 over a tough Upperman team. We are pleased to be joined now with the head football coach of the Elizabethton Cyclones, Coach Sean Whitten. Coach, you don't get style points. What you want is a win. Tell us what you think about the
semi-final game going to be extremely tough. Mm-hmm. Upperman's a really good football team. I mean, they did a lot of things defensively to give us problems. We got off to a really good start. Mm-hmm. You know, we tried to put our feet in the ground and put our fingers in the ground and go right at them a little bit. We got some great movement. We got the ball moving. At times we just had terrible field position. You know, they pinned us back. You know, we went 3 plays and out. That's kind of been uncharacteristic for us all year long. We've usually been able to put some drives together, but 2 plays in the game I thought were extremely critical. Was one, when they scored, we stopped them on the 2-point conversion, which was big, and the other one was when we kicked off. You know, we were able to, the ball hit the ground and it bounced to us, and we were able to get on it. You know, and then when we got the 3rd possession, we tried to go for the kill. You know, with Jake in the end zone there. And the guy just kind of bailed out on it, and, you know, he was able to intercept it. But just proud of our team, the resilient, the effort. You know, Cyclone football has came in the season, you know, our defense, just how much better we've gotten over the years. Last week, 7 points. This week, 6 points. Our defense has been outstanding in the entire playoff run.
You know, and talking about that, at halftime, Upperman had 25 yards is all they had, 25 yards. They only had 3 first downs, and it was on that last series where they got a couple there. They come out, another big play in the ball game is quarterback gets a long run. Jake, he kind of gets by Jake, but Jake's able to punch the ball out over here and come back and keep them from scoring or having it down there. So just tough. Ron come through here a few minutes ago, 3rd week of the season, 1-1. Everybody had written the Cyclones off and said, well, the streak's over. But now here you are, Thanksgiving weekend, planning now for another trip to Chattanooga. What does that mean to you? Another trip to the championship, this time in Chattanooga.
Well, it's all about the group of kids that we have, you know, just continuing to listen to the messages, just a resilient effort, you know, coming to work every day and trying to find ways to get better. We've just grown so much as a team, maturity level, finding ways to make plays. It just really puts in perspective, things got to go your way to kind of win the games, you know, but also there are a few plays that if they don't go your way, it can really fall apart. But just happy with the team, the way we kind of stuck together. You know, it was just a really good football team that we played today that was really challenging and did a great job. But you're right, Stacy. They started to get a little wiggle room with the quarterback runs. You know, we started getting a little sloppy in our tackling and our execution a little bit. But we held on, and, you know, back at the bank tonight for the last time, it's just a great atmosphere, great crowd. You know, in this all season long, I mean, you get better by playing these games, finding ways to win, and that's really what it's all about. It's just, you know, this week was all about mental, you know, the mental approach to where our mind was at for the game. But I thought early on we had a chance to really kind of put them away. Yep. You know, we just allowed them to kind of hang around, but just give
dominated everybody everywhere but the scoreboard. Right. I really felt that in the first half.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at this team back in week 3 when you're 1-1, you know, we talk about how big that victory was last week, and you said this week it didn't matter if you don't win tonight, and that's true. But I don't know, as big as that win was, I don't know of a team that the Cyclones have had, even the 19 team, the first state championship, that has grown as much from August to November.
Well, you got to have great senior leadership. You got to have those players that the kids believe in, and they're going to rally. You know, and I know he gets a lot of credit, but you know, he was even at the forefront before the loss. But, you know, ever since we had that loss, you know, Bryson Rollins has been standing beside me. He's been my co-pilot this entire way. Mm-hmm. Just every message, every time we get the team up,
he's been right here in my right pocket, just, listening to the message, delivering the messages, just reiterating the message. But you got to have somebody that the kids believe in. Mm-hmm. Trenton Taylor, Caleb Johnson, Connor Johnson, just all of our seniors have done a great job making plays. But you got to have that key leader, and we got that guy it's got the key to he's our secret weapon. He just makes us go. But super proud of our effort, super proud of our team. Our coach, we put a lot of hard work in tonight. It just feels really good. It's exhausting, but just super proud of our guys to get the job done today.
Well, you get you some rest tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank
you. Get you some rest tonight. We'll see you next week in Chattanooga. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the last word from Coach Sean Witten tonight as he's victorious, taking your Cyclones back to the state championship game as this senior class goes for the all-time winningest record for Northeast Tennessee. And we're divvying up the coconut cream pie here right now.
That's right. Getting our priorities right.
And as they go for the all-time winningest senior class for 52 wins next week in Chattanooga, more importantly for this Cyclone team to come so far from that devastating loss against Greenville early in the season, that exhilarating loss that really ended the long streak and kind of put a little doubt in everybody's mind, to have that victory last week and then come here this week and make that victory matter even more from last week, to punch that ticket. State semifinal game, when we used to dream about being here, we're here now for the third year in a row, stepped up, did it here at Citizens Bank Stadium with this senior class, with this leadership, and a chance next week to go to Chattanooga and repeat as the state champions 3 times in a row.
Yep.
Wow. Well, we're going to send it back to the station for our last time out. When Tony and I come back, we'll give you a little preview of next week. We're not sure who we're going to play yet. We'll give you an update. We'll tell you the time, tell you where it's going to be at, give you a little bit more information, wrap this thing up, and we're going to pack our bags and go to Call 2 next week down in Chattanooga as both your Elizabethton Cyclones and the Hampton Bulldogs will play for the state championship next week in Chattanooga. We'll be back after this final timeout from WBEJ and our sponsors.
Hot dogs are just $1.50 each every day, Monday through Saturday at Reynolds Grocery in the Keenberg community, Old Bristol Highway, Tulane, Elizabethton. Don't forget about all the other convenience foods and drinks at Reynolds Grocery, where the outdoorsman will find a large selection of new and used firearms, ammo, fishing supplies, and tackle. Tim Reynolds is Reynolds Grocery, open 8 to 3, Monday through Saturday on the Old Highway 19E in Keenberg, also serving you as a Tennessee lottery retailer.
Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, challenges, dreams for the future? At Modern Woodman, our goal is to help you plan for your financial security. Our representatives are people you can trust to help bring your dreams to life. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
Call your local Modern Woodman representative, Donna Baer, at 302-8188 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
If you ever need assistance for yourself or a loved one, Aging in Place, Elizabethton's in-home care service, can help. Aging in Place offers help for everyday activities you may no longer be able to do for yourself due to aging or a physical disability, like bathing, dressing, getting around your home, preparing meals, or doing household chores. Aging in Place employs screened and skilled caregivers and is accepting new clients. Aging in Place, in-home care, a 10-care choice provider at 360 West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton. Call 232-7730. It's not like home, it is home. Aging in Place is now hiring. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jonathan Street, your Elizabethton Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Jonathan Street is a proud sponsor of Elizabethton High School football on WBEJ. For all your investment needs, call Jonathan at 543-8811 or stop by the office at 504 East E Street, Elizabethton. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Northeast Community Credit Union is the place for loans. Northeast Community Credit Union, proud Cyclone supporter for nearly 70 years.
Better than ever country. WBEJ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Citizens Bank Stadium for the final time of the 2021 season as your Cyclones advance to the 4A state championship. And Stacy, is you was talking to Coach Witten earlier, And, you know, you ask him about how much this team has grew and how much this team has matured. Not only has this team grew and this team matured, in my opinion, this is the best coaching job that this whole entire staff has done, to see where they were at after the Greenville game, sit back and reassess themselves, make some bold changes, insert some people, some new people and some new roles, and took off and run with it.
Yeah, and, you know, and you kind of forget, too, you come off that big win over at ETSU against Science Hill, and everybody's thinking, well, here we go again.
Yep.
And then, I mean, you just hit that brick wall. Because, I mean, they were manhandled by the Green Devils here in what was their second game of the season in the third week. And to go from that point to last week and then this week to win the semifinal game, it's a tremendous effort by everybody. It starts at the top. Coach Whitten had to do something different because it didn't work against Greenville the first time. But those assistant coaches did, you know, and it's just like a family. I'm sure everybody didn't have a Hallmark Thanksgiving yesterday.
No.
You know, there's fussing and fighting, but at the end, you're a family. And that's how this Cyclone team has played. And, you know, the big players, they stepped up when they needed to. But more importantly, the players that we don't call their names a lot, those linemen there who are getting hit every time, Owen Slagle, McDuffie, Big Sam when he was in there. Connor Johnson's been a leader since he stepped on this field as a freshman.
Agreed.
And the people, you know, Drew Turner, they're playing tackle. We talk about Trenton a lot. We talked about Eli Williams, Mason Ball. The other people we don't talk about are the Eli Blevins and the Gib Maupin and those people running the scout teams to get these Cyclones ready. And when that T.A. Duggar season's over, you got Ryan Whitten down here running the scout team to getting them ready for these games. So it's all a team. So everybody on this team, from Coach Whitten all the way down to Hal, has stepped up their game to get us here. And the payoff for hard work is a chance to play for a state championship again, 3 in a row. Never been done this side of Knoxville, and this side of Knoxville, or Alcoa, or Maryville, we should say, Blount County. And you know, you talk about putting a stamp on a program, a stamp on a coach, a stamp on a senior class. I can't think of anything better than a three-peat, and we're going to get a chance. And the bonus for us in Carter County is that, you know, we had 3 semifinal games here and won 2 out of the 3, and the Cloudland team probably give South Pittsburgh the biggest scare they've had. You know, they take on maybe the best team in the state, Murfreesboro, Oakland, 45-10, but they had them 10-10 at halftime. Right. They come up there and they take Trousdale to the limit in Rome Mountain. So just all week you heard Benfield talk about it, you heard Lunsford talk about it, you heard Coach Whitten. Just the toughness of the Carter County kids, the resilience, you know, just hard work, grit, everything that's been preached, especially by Coach Whitten the last 3 years. And the result of that, and something these kids, you hope they remember as they go on to be daddies and husbands and workers for people and leaders, what hard work can get you. And and next week we get to call too, because the Elizabethton Cyclones will play at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Chattanooga, Finley Stadium on the campus of UT Chattanooga. You'll get all the updates this week. Listen to the radio station here. Read your papers. Check online. You'll have directions and tickets and all of that. We'll talk about it, but know that we will be here, WBEJ, at 11 a.m. We'll go on the air, Tony and I, live at 10:30 in the morning from Chattanooga, give you our pregame for the Elizabethton Cyclone game. Immediately following that, at the 3 o'clock game, I think it is.
Yes.
3 o'clock game, the 2A championship.
3-ish.
We'll bring you the Hampton Bulldog game. So you get to double dip on WBJ, and unfortunately you have to listen to Tony and I all day. But a chance to bring home 2 go balls to Carter County next week.
That's right. As we look ahead, some local scores of interest, we'll go ahead and tell you that at Alcoa, all over Giles County, 42-14. Oakland pulled away from Maryville by a score 24-14.
Knox Powell were out west, 38-7. We'll go on down and look here. Looks like Tullahoma's went out big over Hayward in the third period, so it's 34-13. So as of now, the Cyclones would face the undefeated Tullahoma team in the state championship game next week.
And it looks like as of right now at halftime, Decatur County Riverside is leading Westview. Winner of that will face Hampton by a score 18-14. So, yep, that's at half.
Mm-hmm.
And then McKenzie and Peabody in the third quarter. McKenzie's leading Peabody 29-27. As Stacy alluded to, join us next week at 10 o'clock for the Coach Sean Witten Show. 10:30, you and I will come live for 11 o'clock kickoff, and then after that, half hour before the Hampton game, we'll come live again for another preview of a 2A state championship. So let's get everybody together at Carter County and let's send these groups off with a bang. Let's bring not one gold ball, but 2 gold balls home.
Yes, sir.
For as always, in honor of John, and every time, Stacy, we go to play their state, I remember John Holscott would look, very first thing he'd say, Coach, is this the year we go to gold ball?
Mm-hmm.
So, John, this is for you, and in honor of you. Good night, God bless, and go Cyclones. We'll see you next week here on live at WBEJ, AM, FM, and Facebook.
You've been